Hello everyone, what's going on? It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest in the Premier League, guys. We are back from Manchester United games, guys. Glad to be back, of course, guys. Last home game of the season. There's going to be lots of goodbyes. There's going to be lots of emotion. Of course, Casemiro's last game at Old Trafford today, of course, guys. And yeah, look, a few players might be playing their last game at Old Trafford today. A few players might be seen for the last time. Who are those players? Maybe Mason Mount, maybe Joshua Zirkzee. One of those players could be leaving at the end of the season, guys. Of course they could be. So, guys, it's going to be a very emotional day. However, you know, it's still important that Man United get the 3 points today and beat Nottingham Forest. Of course, we're nearly there. We're basically there in regards to the third place. Nottingham Forest are basically safe. So I do think that, you know what, this game is going to be okay for Man United. Even if we draw this game, I do believe a draw is even enough. But I would like to end the season on a high, win the game and go from there, of course, guys. Now, the lineups have been announced, guys. And I'm going to speak about the lineup, guys. And I'm going to speak honestly about the lineups, guys, if you don't mind. I want to speak honestly about it. Now, this is the lineup. Now, I'm a bit disappointed that even on the bench, Michael Carrick hasn't included any young players. He hasn't included any youth players. This is a big concern for me. Now, guys, we can brush it off as much as we want. This is not in the Forest at home. We don't even need to win. We need to draw, basically, to get there. And he's not played anyone, not even Aiden Heaven. As soon as Martinez is back, he's back in the side. Shaw has been playing non-stop. Dalot non-stop. Maguire non-stop. Ahmad is always in the team. I'm a bit concerned about this. I think we have to analyze this and we have to look at this critically in regards to Michael Carrick. Will he play young players? This was a perfect example for him to do that. No, I'm not saying just play a whole 6 or 7. I'm saying play 1 or 2 young players, even if they were on the bench. I think I'm a bit disappointed in regards to that. And this is something that I'm a little bit concerned about when I think about Michael Carrick, you know, because this was something that they banged the drum with Ruben Amorim with, isn't it? It's something that they critiqued Ruben Amorim about the heritage of that. Or was that just because of their favourite player, Kobe Mainoo? I don't know. But guys, look, that's the team anyway. Laman's in goal, of course. Dalot, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw, Casemiro and Mainoo, Ahmad, Fernandes, Cunha and Mbeumo. So guys, look, if we're looking at that team right now and we're looking at next season in the Champions League, that team ain't doing nothing that season. Let me just say that right now. That team is not good enough to challenge for the league. There's a lot of players in that team that need to be changed. We got too many players that are serial losers, of course, guys, in that team right now. We've lost majority of the time since they've been at Manchester United. I'm talking about, obviously, the Maguires and the Shaws and the Dalos, those type of players, of course, guys. But that is the lineup for Manchester United, of course, guys. Look, you know, I would have played a Shea Lacey even. You know, I would have probably played someone who like a Kukunki, someone like that. You know, a young player, just something, a Jim Thwaites, you know, maybe on the bench. You know, that would have been nice. But this is the lineup that we're going to go with today. I think Man United will still win the game pretty comfortably with that lineup. I think that's good enough to win the lineup. However, when you look at Nottingham Forest's lineup, Nottingham Forest are still pretty strong, guys. They've got Sells in goal. They haven't got their main goalkeeper in goal today. Ortega's not playing today. Williams and Milenkovic, Marato and Nets. No Murillo today again. Also in the midfield, there's Anderson. Of course, there's a close eye on Anderson today. No Sangare either, guys. Hutchison on the right. Dominguez in the middle alongside Gibbs White on the left of midfield. Another very good player. Igor Jesus up front alongside Chris Wood up front, guys. That's the lineups for Nottingham Forest today, guys. No Sangare, no Murillo today for Nottingham Forest, of course, guys. They're both picking up an injury. Gibbs White, good to see him back. Obviously, had a very nasty injury the last game, didn't he? I mean, he must have an upteenth amounts of stitches in his head. But, you know, those are the lineups for today, guys, in regards to everything, of course. But, yeah, look, a little bit disappointed in Michael Carrick and not playing any young players. I am disappointed in that. And that's the only thing that I am a little bit concerned about, of course, guys, as well as the softness and the lackadaisical approach in regards to, you know, discipline and things like that, maybe. And that's what I would say. I'm just going to read out the substitutions for you guys real quickly. Absolutely. Let me just read out the Of course, there's going to be Binder as the substitute. That could be, again, it could be Binder's last game for Manchester United. Last time at Old Trafford for Manchester United, of course, as well, guys. So when we're looking at the substitutes, Mazraoui, Mason Mount, Joshua Zirkzee, Tyro Malacia, Doru, Yoro, Ugarte, and Heaven. I know that Heaven and Yoro are young players, but there's no youth players there. There's no players from the academy there. Nothing. There are no players from the academy on that bench. So that is a little bit disappointing. In regards to Nottingham Forest, we've got Sangare, Awaniyi, Victor, the goalkeeper. You remember Victor was the goalkeeper, the Brazilian goalkeeper Man United went into it before we got Lamont. Ryan Yates, Jay Cunha, James McAtee, Stephen Ortega, the goalkeeper, Diane Abakwa, and Zach Abbott is the substitute for Nottingham Forest, guys. Yeah. So let me know what you're thinking about the lineups, guys. Really good to see you. Of course, guys, thank you so much, guys, on the way in. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Last home game of the season, guys. We've had a good season, haven't we? In the end, it is. I mean, obviously, we got top four, top three. We should get top three. So that's good enough, isn't it, at the end of the day? So we're delighted with that, guys. All's well, that ends well, of course, guys. That is what it's all about, of course. But looking forward to the game. Nottingham Forest Man United is notoriously a game with lots of goals, of course, 2-2 earlier in the season on November the 1st. Guys, yeah, now, guys, we've beaten them 8-1 once, didn't we, guys? So looking forward to this game, absolutely. Hopefully it is a very, very good spectacle for the final game of the season. Big up, Bobby. How you doing, my friend? Bobby says 5-0 to 5-0. I mean, I'll be surprised if it's that. I don't see any firepower from us, my friend. I don't see the firepower up front for us to win 5-0. But you never know. You never know. We won 5-0 there against Nottingham Forest before, but it was way back in 1996, of course. Richard, what's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well. Xerxes, Mount Shaw, Martinez, and Casemiro are all leaving. Yes, I don't know about Martinez yet. Martinez isn't confirmed. I doubt Luke Shaw's leaving the football club, even though he should leave the football club. I doubt that's going to happen, Richard. The only one is Mount and Xerxes. I do think they will leave the football club, absolutely. Guys. And, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if the under-21s played. Kokunki played the other night, 3 nights ago. So did a couple of other. Jim Thwaites played 3 nights ago. There's no problem. There's no excuses to make in grass and not playing young players. There's absolutely none. If they were on the bench, it's fine. You can give them 20 minutes. They're young lads. They're not going to suffer. Do you know what I mean? Footballers used to play 24 hours between each other, in competitive football. So I don't make any problem with that, my friend. Absolutely. Good afternoon, Sal. Come on, United. Bigger FM. Hope you're doing well. Problem is, the under-21s played last night. Hopefully, some young players get game time against Brighton. I don't think they will, mate. They won't get game time. He hasn't given them game time all season. Amram at least gave Shea Lacey some game time, and Tyler Fletcher some game time. I don't think there will be any game time for them. I really don't. The young lads, the Jim Thwaites, the Kokunkis of this world, played 3 nights ago. You know what I mean? So there was no reason why a Jim Thwaites, a Kokunki, a Chida Obi couldn't have been in the lineup. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it is a little bit strange. And it was up to anyway. It was Michael Carrick. If you wanted to play any of those players, he should have called some of those players up anyway. Do you know what I mean? Good afternoon, strong lineup, but we do need to. But do we need that? Actually, would be great to see something else. I agree, Tybug. You see, Tybug here knows the score, doesn't he? At the end of the day, look, it wouldn't have hurt. I'm not saying go out there and play 6, 7 young players. I'm saying 1 or 2. Chido Obimarti, Jim Thwaites. You know what I mean? Like Shea Lacey could have been on the bench. I know he played last night, but Shea Lacey could have been on the bench. There was no reason not to put Shea Lacey on the bench, guys. That is my biggest concern. And I've seen it all season. It's not just today. I've seen it all season. And what does this contribute to? When you play young players, right, you may unearth a gem. And that gem can contribute towards next season. That means that the Bull don't have to spend as much money, do they, at the end of the day? Tyberg, 3-1 to United, exactly the same scoreline as me, my friend. Guys, exactly the same scoreline as me. It's 3-1, I predicted. Good morning, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? Absolutely good to see you. I can't understand why Lacey is not on the bench, but puts Malasi on the bench. These are the things that I don't like about Carrick. Honestly, these are the things. I just don't think he's a youth manager. He plays on cowardice, and this is what we're trying to change. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see cowardice. At least Amram played kids. You know what I mean? Sometimes, but it is what it is. Ephraim, yeah, I agree, Sal. He always chooses senior, but he chases the same players. And Ahmad has been performing badly, right? Dallo has been crap as usual. Shaw hasn't been great, and I can go on and on and on. Of course. Every team has players that aren't really good enough. Our problem is that we have at least 5 or 6 players. Absolutely. Hopefully, we'll change next season transfer window. Fingers crossed, Tyberg. I really do hope so. Look, the work starts here, doesn't it? The work starts here. The work starts now. And Man United need to make movements now. And hopefully, Man United are doing some work in behind the scenes in regards to transfers, getting some deals done in principle, maybe some verbal agreements and things like that. Of course, that would be lovely. Of course, absolutely. So I would like to think that. But obviously, look, guys, obviously, I'm a Manchester United fan. I know the history and heritage of Manchester United. And I know that, playing at least 1 or 2 kids wouldn't have made a difference, to be honest with you. And I think it would have helped Man United in the long term to play one of them, maybe 2 of them in this game. It's what Alex Ferguson used to do. The great man Alex Ferguson used to do that. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't Carrick doing that? Great man Alex Ferguson would bring in Wesley Brown, for example, in the last game of the season against Leeds United when we lost the league to Arsenal. Do you remember that? And he would bring him in, and you think, who's this Wesley Brown geezer? Do you know what I mean? And it's just me, isn't it? I mean, I think I understand the football club more than some of these guys, honest to God. You know what I mean? But yeah, look, look, it wouldn't have hurt to put them on the bench to have 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes there. It would not have hurt. It would have given them some valuable experience on the first team. Even if you're playing 5 minutes, 5 minutes, do you know what I mean? It would have given valuable experience, in my opinion. And I don't think anyone would have had any bones about that. I think a lot of the people would be very happy about it if they did that. But that's my biggest concern about it. But obviously, I'm always going to call everything critically because I'm going to be looking at the previous managers and what they were criticized on. We all remember what Amram was criticized on. Oh, he doesn't understand the heritage and playing a youngster like Kobe Mainu, blah, 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 all that business. Do you remember that? You know what I mean? There we are. Do you know what I mean? We haven't played one youngster since he's bloody come into the football club, Michael Carrick. Do you know what I mean? He's just playing Kobe Mainu to please the fans. That's it. Please the masses and please the noise. That's all it is at the end of the day. Benny, big up, Benny. Hope you're doing well. I'll go for 3-1. Any word on JJ Gabriel? Is he signing a new contract? Lots of talk about him going to Barcelona. He can't sign until October. He wish when he's 16. Yes, he can't play until he's after that date. The problem is that Man United obviously can't stop him from leaving if he wants to leave. And this is the thing, because he's on the youth contract. They can't stop him from leaving. If Barcelona come calling, of course, he's going to be attracted to that. And right now, as we stand and looking at the team and seeing that there's no youngsters in the team, you obviously look at yourself and think, you know what, am I going to get any game time? Look, I would be fighting tooth and nail to keep JJ Gabriel out of this football club. I would be like, you know what, I'll be not giving him what he wants, but you know what, I'll be talking to his family nonstop. I'll be talking to his family. I'll be trying to persuade his family, persuade him to get him to stay at the football club. That's what I'll be doing right now. I like to think that we are. But obviously, when the lights of Barcelona come calling, he's going to think about Lamine Yamal. He's going to be thinking about all these great young players. And we all know that Barcelona are a proper team at developing young players consistently. You know what I mean? We're going away from that, unfortunately. We are going away from that. And this is typified in the lineup today. We got serial failures on the pitch. Maguire, Dalot, Shaw, Mount, on the bench. Serial failures, man. Honestly, I don't get it. Ephraim. So the amazing thing, there's senior players who let the team down so many times. Exactly, Ephraim. And that's the thing. It's not like they deserve to be there. Some of them deserve a send-off and stuff like that. Absolutely not, because they haven't performed for this football club. And that's what I would say. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It's Casimir Farewell along, absolutely. Benny, so one thing, if you're looking at it from JJ's eyes and no youngsters, you'll be worried. Thank you, Benny. Thank you very much. Exactly that, Benny. Spot on. Spot on. What would you do? You're looking at, Benny, if you're playing for Man United, you'd be looking at and thinking, what? There's no youngsters in that team. How do I break into that team? How do I break into that team? How am I going to get ahead of these players? You know what I mean? Naturally, you'd be thinking like that. But if you look at the team and you see, well, Jim Thwaites is in midfield today, Shea Lacey's on the right today. Do you know what I mean? You'll be like, oh, there's a path here. There's a path here. And I think that is what, obviously, it does upset me because it is Man United's heritage at the moment. But and I do believe that a lot of these youngsters are coming through. And the problem is, people could say Brighton game. They could talk about Brighton game all day long. You know as well as I do, we're not going to play youngsters in the Brighton game away from home. This would have been the perfect opportunity to play the youngsters at home, Old Trafford, against Nottingham Forest. Brighton would be a difficult game. It would be a tough game to throw the youngsters into a Brighton and Hove Albion. And let's be honest, Brighton has still got things to play for, haven't they? Do you know what I mean? I think they still can qualify for Europe, if I'm not wrong. Absolutely. So, yeah, look, a little bit disappointed. But, guys, we move on in regards to that. And I'm wishing Michael Carrick all the best. But I'm going to, as I said many, many times, I'm going to call out the faults and I'm going to critique it fairly. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, because this is basically a nothing game. Man United need a point. They're going to get in top 3. Done. At the end of the day. So, we'll have to wait and see, guys, what happens next season, of course. But we are going to make a lot of signings next season, and these players will have less chance to get opportunities, of course. JJ Gabriel isn't going nowhere, says Richard. United are the biggest club in the world. We are indeed, mate. But are we the most attractive club in the world? I don't think we are, Richard. I don't think we are attractive as we used to be, mate. Absolutely not. Number one, we're going to be battling with Michael Carrick's thing. Number one, many players won't want to come to Man United if they're thinking Michael Carrick. And, we have to be honest here. This is what you call critique, and many players will be thinking, no, I'd rather play under Luis Enrique or Hansi Flick or, Xabi Alonso. Do you know what I mean? And we have to be honest here, and Man United, the biggest club in the world, we're certainly not the most attractive at the moment. We're definitely not. And we're going to have to use the powers of persuasion for these players. Absolutely. I hope not, Richard. We need to keep him at all costs. But you know, when you don't play young players, that does contribute to it. And I've heard a lot of young players talking about that. Like, there's no pathway to the first team. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, there's no pathway. Who's the pathway? Where's the pathway? Who's played? Who's played under Carrick? Which young player? Please tell me which young players played under Carrick. Please tell me. Shea Lacey? Fletcher? Who's played? None. You know? Big up, Michael. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hope you're well. But Man United will win the game today. I'm pretty certain Man United will win the game. Really certain that Man United will win the game. I'm not even saying that some of the players should have started. Some of them could have been on the bench. Do you know what I mean? And that's what could have happened. Some of them could have been on the bench. You know, but it is a little bit disappointing. But here we go. I want to say congratulations to Casemiro. Casemiro will be playing his final game at Old Trafford today. We'll have a fantastic send-off, of course, a fantastic send-off. You know, and I'm really pleased with his performances at Man United this season. As I said earlier on today, I think that Casemiro has been a better player than Declan Rice this season. I think he's been one of the midfielders of the season in the Premier League, and I think he's been better than Declan Rice. I know that Declan Rice is going to win the Premier League, and everyone's going to look at Declan Rice with the Premier League, you know, the PR and all that. But I do believe that Casemiro has had a better season than Declan Rice this season. I really do believe that, guys. Sorry if I sound a bit delusional, but guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Casemiro has been phenomenal this season. Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? Players and fans watching the Glazer circus for 2 decades, and because of this, we are not as attractive as we used to be. Exactly that, Tyborg. Exactly. Gabriel can't get in the team yet. He needs to be patient. Gabriel can't get into the team. Gabriel, you mean who? JJ Gabriel. JJ Gabriel can't get in the team because he's eligible to get in the team. He's not old enough to get into the team, so he can't get into the team. However, you know, if he was at Barcelona, he'll get in the team. This is why, you know, people want to hype about Lamine Yamal and players like that. Why do they become Lamine Yamal? Why do you think? Why do you think Paul Scholes became Paul Scholes? Beckham became Beckham? Because they were given a chance. There you go. And absolutely. And what's he waiting for? What is he exactly waiting for? Losers to get out the team. Bunch of losers never challenged for the Premier League title to get out the team. Who? Dallo. Who are we waiting for? Come on, let's be at Ahmad, who can't string 3 passes together. You know what I mean? No, man, not for me. But yeah, he will leave if we're not careful. Come on, United. Big up V 4-0 today. Hat-trick of assists. Big up Ahmad, Cunha and Boomer. 1 goal each. And Cass with a final Old Trafford goal. Is that more than 4 goals? No, it's not, actually. Big up, my friend. Big up, V. Good to see you, of course. Michael, I hope he does well. I hope he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. I don't hope that he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. Michael, are you a Man United fan? Michael, are you a Man United fan? You're hoping that he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. That's a Man United fan, guys. Where are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? You're hoping that one of our main rivals, guys, wins trophies again. Michael, give your head a wobble, mate. Goodness me. What you talk? I'm hoping he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. I've never thought I'd hear that from a Man United fan in my life. My goodness me. What are we doing here, guys? Crying out loud. Oh, my God. Jesus, have mercy on my soul. Look, guys, look, you can say, listen, I wish him the best of luck. But, you know, come on, you know. Michael, you're certainly not a Man United fan if you're hoping that Chelsea are going to win trophies. I hope he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. I hope he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. You must have fell and bumped your head. Absolutely. My goodness me. Michael, shame. Exactly. I hope he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. My crying out loud. Guys, crying out loud. My goodness me. Lamel, Bruno needs a new contract. Yes, he does. I would like to see him stay next season, my friend. I would like to see him stay next season. Hopefully he does. And, you know, we need him because we need that little bit of experience. You know what I mean? We need that little bit of experience, of course. Do you know what I mean? Bobby, I don't know, man. I'm crying out loud, Bobby. I don't know what to do. You know, I was just about to hit my head on the bloody the table when I heard that, for goodness sake. I hope he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. Oh, my God. Would a Chelsea fan ever say, I hope he gets Man United winning trophies again? My goodness me. It'll never happen, would it? At the end of the day. Tyberg, legend, that is a tie of the Berg. Carrick should know better. He won't be properly supported, so he will need academy players. But will there be any if he doesn't give them a chance? Thank you, Tyberg. And this is exactly what I was talking about. When Man United lost the league in 1998, Alex Ferguson knew he was going to lose a bit of money. So he played a couple of youngsters like Wesley Brown in the last game of the season against Leeds United, right? And he shone, Wesley Brown. So we looked at Wesley Brown and thought, fantastic. He's a good player. he can slot right into that team. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know. Ephraim, I do not care about any team apart from United. Exactly. Big up, my friend Ephraim. Big up Sal in the chat. Let's win today. I'm going for 3-1. You're like me, yeah, man, them great minds and all that. Lots of people said 3-1 today, mind you. A lot of people have said 3-1 today. My good friend Chatterboxer said 3-1 as well. I think 3-1 as well. I think 3-1's it's about right, in my opinion. Hopefully we dunk on Anderson and then we have the thing. Hopefully, you know what? You remember when Man United played West Ham on the last game of the season and we lost 1-0 and West Ham stayed up? There was all them rumours about Man United let West Ham win and we give them Carlos Tevez. Carlos Tevez scored the winner, do you remember? And we give and they give us Carlos Tevez. And they won 1-0, do you remember? And I remember that day because it was a very good Man United side, right? It was a very good Man United side, but we lost 1-0 and we didn't even touch West Ham's goal. It's very strange, isn't it? It's very strange that we didn't even touch West Ham's goal, Fun show. What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon. There is always a pathway for youth players if at United, only that the job Carrick has at the minutes want to stabilise the team and not to come and play kids and with chasing shapes. Look, mate, we're in the Champions League. Fun show. We're in the Champions League. We confirmed Champions League, mate. We're in the Champions League. We're in the Champions League. You obviously don't understand Man United's heritage. Fun show. You obviously don't. You don't understand it. The thing with people like you think very reactionary. You think, yeah, I want this now. I want this now. What with Harry Maguire? Is Harry Maguire going to all of a sudden become prime Paolo Maldini? Is Diego Dalot going to become Cafu? Is Luke Shaw going to become Roberto Carlos? What's going to happen here, mate? Are they going to be playing in the Champions League next season? Are they not going to slip on their backside like Maguire did against Sevilla 5 years ago? Now he's still in the lineup. I wonder what's going to happen, Funcho. All of a sudden, they found their form after 10 years. Why not play a couple of youngsters and they might shine and they might actually add something to the squad? And that is how many. The thing is, a lot of people are opinionated, but their opinions are misinformed about the heritage of Manchester United. Sorry, mate. I disagree wholeheartedly. Michael, you're trolling, right? Please say he's not, mate. He's definitely not. Guys, that's my opinion about. So my opinion is you're not a Man United fan, Michael, if you hope that Alonso wins trophies. Sorry, Chelsea are a direct rival, Man United, my friend. I'm sorry, mate. I have to say that. I'm not one to say that. Absolutely. He's not trolling. So you think that, so you're a Chelsea fan then. You hope that he wins trophies. Just to clarify, you hope that Xabi Alonso wins trophies for Chelsea. That's what you hope. That's what your dream is, right? That you wake up in the morning and you say, I want Chelsea to win trophies under Alonso. My goodness me. Tybo, Funcha, mate. Champions League is secured already. At least could use them now. Exactly. Barring an absolute catastrophe at Man United lose 8-0, Man United are getting into the Champions League this season. You know what I mean? Forgetting that Liverpool lost the other day, didn't they? So we're in it, mate. Morning, Sal. Big up, Marky Mark. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We are going with 3-0 win. I want a clean sheet for Le Mans. Big up, Sal. Big up, my friend, Marky Mark. How you doing? It's really good to see you. How you feeling? Hope you're having a lovely weekend, my friend. Hope you're looking forward to the game, of course. Absolutely. We haven't won a Prem in 13 years yet. You want Chelsea to win trophies next season? Come on, man. Mate, I don't think he's well, man. I don't think he's well. Honestly, my goodness me, I think he's been too much on that Charlie, mate. I really do think so. Honestly, goodness me. I mean, you wake up in the morning and think, you know what, Alonso, I hope he gets Chelsea winning trophies again. Flipping heck, mate. Oh, my goodness me. Guys, absolutely. I've been supporting Man United since 1996. You obviously were a baby then, mate. And you're not arguing with me because I am telling the truth, mate, at the end of the day. This doesn't affect Xerxes' price tag, mate. It doesn't. Stop trying to use excuses for your dead narrative, mate. You're talking bollocks. You know, at the end of the day, you think that Xerxes and that by playing against Nottingham Forest today, you're going to have a higher price tag. Come on, mate. Mate, you're very, very good. You have a big opinion, little substance, my friend. If you come up with something a bit of substance, there was no reason not to play youngsters today. Just hold it, understand it, and then you might learn something, mate. Because you come on my chat all the time talking a load of smack. Absolutely. V, I'm guessing that the full strength squad is out for Bruno to get sister sits, and we could buy it for Cass, baby. Yeah, that's 2 players, mate. That's not 10, is it? It's not 11, V. There's no reason to play Maguire and all these players and stuff like that. I would have even played Lenny Yoro and Hayden Heaven in defence because I think that's our two defences, 2 centre-backs for the future. That's what I think. You know what I mean? That's our 2 centre-backs for the future is Hayden Heaven and Lenny Yoro. Why are they not playing? Why we keep playing Licha Martinez and Maguire? For me, that's cowardice. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. You know? Manchester United 4, Nottingham Forest 0. You'd be disappointed with that, Michael, wouldn't you? Because it were, you're Chelsea. You don't want Chelsea, Man United to win, do you? It's Chelsea. You're a Chelsea fan, wouldn't you? You're a Chelsea fan. What's going on, Michael? You want us to win 4-0, but you want Chelsea to win trophies, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, imagine saying that, you know what, Man United are keeping Xerxes and players like that on the bench and Ugarte because it's going to maintain their value. Bloody hell, it's one game to the end of the season, for goodness sake. I think teams are not stupid. I think they know the valuation of Xerxes. They know the valuation of Ugarte. Goodness me. My goodness me. Fun show, fun opinions in here. Definitely. That's definitely. Absolutely. My goodness me. Casemiro, yeah. Liverpool fans must be fuming not getting Alonso. Yeah, look, they wanted to keep Arne Slot, didn't they? They wanted to keep Arne Slot. They rejected Alonso. What I'm hearing, Tybo, can you believe it? They rejected Alonso. They don't want to give Alonso the job. They want to keep Arne Slot. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, goodness me, yeah. The thing is, you know what? I supported Man United before, and so did Tybo, before they were successful. A lot of people started supporting Man United in 1996 because they were successful. We started supporting United when the class of 92, before the class of 92 came into the football club, and we were, you know what, we hadn't won a league title in 26 years. So we understand the value of being adverse situations and bringing ourselves up from the doldrums, from the sewers, to actually being a successful football club. And by doing that, you have to slowly integrate young players into the side. It's what Alex Ferguson did in the early 90s, before 1996, by the way. It's what he did in the early 90s. Do you know what I mean? And he brought through a couple here and there. You know, the class of 92, they didn't break through at the same time. They didn't. Gary Neville, David Beckham, Paul Scholes were like slowly put into the sides at different times, different years. Some year before, they didn't all come at the same time. It's just that when they came in 1996, is that before that, they had a few games under their belt, whether it was in the Champions League, whether it was in the league and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. I am Manchester United fan since Manchester United fan since 1995. I am Manchester United fan since Manchester United fan since 1995. You're a Man United fan since you were a Man United fan since 1995. Maybe 1995, since 1995. Was it? Or is it before 1995? Or was it after 1995? So you're a Man United fan since Man United fan. Yeah. Moment of silence for Michael, please. Michael, you're digging your hole for yourself, mate. I'm this much old since I was this much old. You know what I mean? Oh, Michael, love you, mate, but come on, man. Absolutely. Mandem, these are the United fans that always on stream saying that we should only get 4 signings, lowering the standards of our club. They're always expose themselves. Exactly. Standards, we all know Man United standards, mate. The thing is, people say they've supported Man United for God knows 30 years, but they don't understand Man United's heritage. It's disappointing, really disappointing, honestly. Alex Ferguson would have played a couple of kids today. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, sorry, V. I pray Morgan Gibbs doesn't spoil the party, please. He's got a big scar on his head now. He's got a big scar on his head. He had a very nasty injury the other day, didn't he? So, yeah, he might not be a 100% match fit today, if we're being honest with ourselves. He might not be 100% match fit. Absolutely. But, guys, as football is everything, it's subjective, of course. But ultimately, Fun Show's basically agreed with me, what I said, because he's agreeing with Tyberg. And so Tyberg agrees with me. So Fun Show agrees with me. Thank you so much, Funzo, for finally seeing sense. Tyberg. True Sal, I know it was a long time ago, but what Sir Matt has done after the Munich is even bigger achievement than the class of 92, at least in my eyes. You're absolutely spot on, mate. Do you know what I mean? Are you absolutely spot on, mate? Absolutely. Guys, look, listen, guys, you guys are absolute legends, mate. You guys are buffing my head today. I don't know whether you're doing this by purpose or what. I don't know what you're doing to me today. You're really testing my brain cells today, mate. But yeah, because, Michael's been a Man United fan since he was a Man United fan, definitely. So that was how long ago? I've been a Man United fan since I was a Man United fan, mate. Simple as that. There you go. There you go. It's all about being a Man United fan since he was a Man United fan. You know what I mean? Come on, Casemiro. Man United are wearing a new jersey today. Congratulations to Casa. Good to see him here. Absolutely. Good to see Casemiro, of course. Hello, Salah ripped Slot in online post. Indirectly, though, isn't it? Big up, Greg. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again, my good friend. Yeah, he is an indirect, isn't it? He wanted to play rock and roll football and stuff like that. Yeah, look, you know what? It's true though, isn't it? But look at what I would say, guys, is look at Salah. Look at Salah. Look at the standards. Look at the standards. Analyze the standards here. Analyze the standards. Look at the standards that he's holding himself in. You know, look at the standards. Us, we're like, oh, we're okay. It doesn't matter about the football. Oh, let's wait until the season, guys. See how long this lasts. Guys, absolutely. Let's go United. Anyway, Man United against Nottingham Forest, guys. Elliot Anderson watch, of course, transfer watch, of course, as well. Elliot Anderson's on the pitch today. So guys, yeah, let's see how the game goes, man. Let's see how the game goes. Let's see if it is a good game today. I hope it is, guys. I hope it is with you a good game, is it? Guys, just to let you know, I won't be doing a watch along for West Ham against Nottingham Forest today. Against Newcastle United today, because obviously I have to go out, guys. So guys, been a fantastic season, guys. Thank you for everyone who's joined me, because I'm obviously it's the last home game of the season, isn't it? So yeah, it's our last home game of the season, guys, before the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Unless we arrange a friendly against all Asian All-Stars or something like that. I know who you're going to mention, Gregory. I know exactly who you're going to mention, and it's not Ben Stiller, it's Angelo Stiller. Absolutely. I ain't going to dodge that ball. Absolutely. Anyway, Man United, Nottingham Forest, kick off the game, guys. We're starting the first half, guys. Absolutely. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Even if they are doing my nutting this morning or this evening, this afternoon. When does Alonso take over Chelsea? I can see him failing badly. This is the thing, isn't it, Bobby? This is the thing that I was talking about with Xabi Alonso. Look, you know, the thing with Xabi Alonso is it's the ball, isn't it? It's what's upstairs. It's the way that they are structured. It's the way that Chelsea are structured. That's the problem with Chelsea. It's nothing to do with the manager. This is the thing. I know that Alonso's a better manager than Liam Rossini. Don't get me wrong. But the biggest problem at Chelsea at the moment is the way they're running the football club. Now, unless they completely do a U-turn and change it, I don't know. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Big up Fun Show. No problem, my friend. Absolute love to you, my bro. I hope you're well anyway. We all have opinions, but you know what? You know, one thing is for certain. It's just like Fun Show said there, mate. Whether we agree or not, we all want what's best for Manchester United, of course, guys. And we want us to be successful, don't we? That's the most important thing. And we're all here together. And hopefully at the end of next season, we're doing this. We're doing this, guys. We're lifting some trophies. That's all that matters at the end of the day, isn't it, guys? Absolutely. But big up Fun Show and big up everyone. Banter aside, it's all good. The Netflix fight card was so good. My favorite fighter won in 17 seconds. Big up Boxing Fan 124. Next season, I might be doing some UFC. Absolutely. Some UFC, some maybe some MMA, maybe some boxing. Definitely. Yeah, looking forward to a few of the fights this season. Anyway, Nottingham Forest are kicked off this game. They already started pretty well. Maguire's running so slow. Maguire, goodness me, he's like you know when you have those things, you know, you wind when he runs. It's like one of those winding. It's like you have to wind him up for him to play. Goodness me. Anyway, throw into Nottingham Forest on the near side next to the Man United area. Be good to get a good start in this game. It'd be good to get a fast, frantic start in this game, to be honest with you. It'd be nice to get a start, wouldn't it? A nice, fast, quick, frantic start in this game to get a goal straight away. Mainu, well won. Man United wearing their new kit today, of course, guys. £100 worth of kit, by the way. Guys, if you want the authentic one. I never understood that authentic thing. I never understood it. I think all kits should be authentic. I never understood this, fake one and authentic one. And because, you know, the authentic one, right, it's different to the fake one. It's different. Have you seen the authentic one compared to the fake one? The authentic one is much better. You know, it's much better. It's much better looking. Everything is. Ahmad and Bumo's running quite quickly. My goodness me. Turn for the books. Well won there. Anyway, Man United win the ball back. We're short. We're out here to Maguire. Here we go. Maguire infield towards Kobe Mainu. Out here wide to Diego Dallo. Dallo passes it back to Maguire. Maguire's going to pass it to Licha Martinez or not, is he? No, he's going to pass it to Kobe Mainu in midfield. Kobe Mainu turns around. Come on, United. We need a nice early start, don't we, guys? We need a nice early start, a nice early goal, just to, like, you know what, settle things down, and we can have a partisan atmosphere in Old Trafford today, of course. Of course. It's not always good though to play with emotions. You know that. You know it. You know, I remember when Man United were, you know, we had the Munich disaster, and we lost a lot of the Munich disaster anniversaries, didn't we? Because we were very emotional, and I think that's the thing with Casemiro. Hopefully, he's having the emotion won't get to him too much, of course. Tybo. Both the original and the fake ones are made of recycled plastic. Yeah, true. You know, I looked at the authentic one, and I looked at the fake one, and I just thought the authentic one just looks so much better. It just fits better. It's got the badges, you know, thicker, and it looks better. And I think it's sad though, but because the authentic ones are like 120 English pounds or 150 euros roughly. I think that's so bad. You know what I mean? I think it's ridiculous. The price tags they put on these shirts. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, in my opinion, yeah. Absolutely. But I welcome everyone today, guys. It actually does look nice with the shorts, though. It does look nice. I welcome everyone today. Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate you, guys. Let's see if we can get the likes up, though, guys. Let's see if we can get those likes up. Let's get to 50 likes initially, guys. If we can get to 50 likes, that's a start, guys. It helps with the algorithms and stuff like that. If you're in here, guys, please don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. Thank you so much. Here is Ahmad on the right-hand side. Cross to Dalot. Dalot's pass to Mbumo, just too short. Ahmad wins it back. Bruno crosses it in first time. Cleared away again by Williams. Chance for Shaw. 1-0. Great goal from Luke Shaw. Unbelievable. He solidified his World Cup place. There you go. That's it. That's what he came here for. He came here for that goal, guys. Luke Shaw, 1-0 to Manchester United, guys. He's in the World Cup squad now. He's done it against all the odds, guys. There you go. Get into Man United. 1-0 already to Man United. Get in. My three-line scoreline is on, guys. It was a good finish, to be honest. And Luke Shaw's quite a good striker of the ball. You know, he gets underrated with you know, striking the ball. Absolutely. We'll take that. Absolutely, Benny. Big up, Benny. Yeah, great strike, guys. Not Luke Shaw with the goal. Get in, Man United. That's what we needed. 5 minutes on the clock. Man United won. Nottingham Forest 0. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, good play there from Dalot. Guys, cleared away again. They didn't get the ball out properly, you know, but it's good. We kept putting the ball into that. You see what crosses do, guys. You see what crosses do when you put that ball in the danger area. You see what happens when you put the ball in the danger area, and things happen. You get the cross in first time, things happen. It causes chaos. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Here's the World Cup squad. Yeah, he's in the World Cup. He's done it, Bobby. That's what he came here for. That's what he came here for. That's why he's celebrating. He should lift his shirt. He should lift his shirt up with an England top underneath. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to Houston, wherever it is. You know what I mean? Roberto Carlos, absolutely. Roberto Carlos, absolutely. Sean. Who's my prediction for the World Cup? I think there's a few teams who can win the World Cup. World Cup's based around luck as well. And I think that England can win the World Cup. Spain can win the World Cup. France can win the World Cup. Definitely. Germany have a shout. Whilst Germany in the World Cup, they've always got a shout. Yeah, Argentina can still win the World Cup. Yeah. I can tell you who I don't think will win the World Cup. I don't think Brazil will win the World Cup. I don't think they're very good. I also got a couple of other teams I don't think will win the World Cup. But the usual suspects, France, Spain, England, Germany. Yeah, that's about it for me. Argentina, probably. I think that's about it for me. Dark horses, Japan, Norway. Dark horses for me. There'll be dark horses for the World Cup in the summer, definitely. Japan are pretty good. Of course, thank you everyone who watched my stream yesterday with Al Nassr against Gamba Osaka in the Champions League final, Asian Champions League final, of course. Not the Champions League final, but the Champions League League 2, which is basically the UEFA Cup or Europa League of Asia, and it was fun. It's fun. Thank you everyone who joined me for that. Of course, really appreciate you, Greg. Trashing Luke Shaw in my head the past week, and here he is scoring in the open goal against Forest, and you're going to see him in the World Cup. You won't, yeah, you can make up for it, Gregory, because he's going to the World Cup. This is what Luke Shaw does. Luke Shaw's like Luke Shaw is a bit like a cockroach. You know, he'll survive a nuclear explosion. That guy. Whenever England are about to play in a major tournament, he seems to come good. You know, other than that, watch next season to be injured at the start of the season. You're going to see he's going to be injured at the start of the season. Tybo, players look happy and that's good to see. Yeah, nothing to play for. That nothing to play for. That's why we're basically there. We do look relaxed. Yeah, generally there's nothing to play for in it. That's why they're probably free flowing. The problem is Man United. It's nothing to do with a lot of the talent. It's to do with mentality, in my opinion. Marky Mark. Shaw is always playing good when we have a World Cup, yeah, or Euros, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Spain are good, mate, Benny. Spain are good. Anyone who beats Spain have got a good chance of winning the World Cup. That's what I would say. And France. Let's not forget about France. Chouamini, you know, you look at PSG, some of their players, they've got some good players. I do think England are going to be underrated, though. They're underrated. Who won it? Who won what, my friend? Croatia could surprise to an aging team, but still good, yeah. England have got to play Croatia. I think England will beat Croatia. They beat them the other year, didn't they? England are playing Croatia on the first game, I think it is. Anyway, it's Nottingham Forest with a chance, and there's a well tackled there. Well tackled there. Good tackle. Bobby, playing with confidence. I hope this can continue next season. That's the main thing, isn't it, Bobby? We all hope. We all can live in hope. How you doing, JDC? Good to see you, my friend. New kit looks ugly, JDC. There you go. Look, I think it lacks creativity, in my opinion. I think it really does lack creativity. I think the only thing they've changed really is the collar and the stripes. The stripes are a little bit thicker, and that's about it. You know. Morning, my friend Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Luke Shaw needs to be moved on by the club. I agree. Luke Shaw needs to be studied by forensic scientists. That guy. Honestly, that guy miraculously gets better every time there's a World Cup on. I think they should fake a World Cup sometime and watch him get fit straight away. Do you know what I mean? Al Nassr final. Yeah, the Al Nassr final. Oh, yeah. Gambaro Saka won 1-0, mate. Gambaro Saka won 1-0. Great strike courtesy of Hame, guys, in the game. But it was a great strike. But Gambaro Saka won the game. Yeah, they won the Europa League of Asia. So they will be in the AFC Champions League Elite next season. So the League 2 is basically Europa League, and then the Elite is the Champions League. Do you like the new home kit? No, I think it's too plain, mate. I like the old ones better. Honestly, look at this one I've got on my wall. Much better than the new ones. It's much better. I like the old ones better. I do. I think the nowadays kits are very simple. I think a child could design them, if I'm being honest. Portugal could. I forgot about Portugal, Tyberg. Absolutely, Portugal. But I do feel with Portugal though. I think they're missing a couple of parts of jigsaw. I mean, I think the Ronaldo effect can affect them too much. I think as well. You know, Ronaldo was dreadfully bad yesterday. Obviously, he is 40. Of course, we keep forgetting. Sean, I think I will put 20 on German team to win the World Cup, depending on the odds. It's not a bad bet, my friend Sean. It's not a bad bet. I think a lot of people would put 20 on Germany because Germany have a good young team. They have a good manager. Nagelsmann is a good manager, you know. So I wouldn't split it partially to put 20. I would advise that. I think that'd be a good bet for you, my friend. You know, yeah, definitely. With Germany, it's always Germany, isn't it? You know, absolutely. It's not the Germany of Andreas Müller and Kupke and all these players, of course, guys. And Kuntz. Yeah, it's not the time of them. I mean, I was a big fan of Andreas Müller, guys. I thought Andreas Müller was so underrated. Man, he was so underrated, Andreas Müller. Borussia Dortmund, of course, he made us suffer. He made me suffer as an England fan in 1996. Then he made Man United suffer a year later in the Champions League semi-final for Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, those were the times. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And Chap was that as well. Stefan Frund played for Spurs. You remember that? Shaw scored this much, but still provides nothing going forward nowadays. I agree. He needs to be moved on. I agree with everyone. He still needs to be moved on. I think he should be moved on. However, I don't think they're going to move him on. I said it at the beginning of the show. Even though how much he needs to be moved on, I don't think they're going to move him on. I think he needs to be moved on. That's absolutely 100% needs to be moved on. Greg, from a distance, the new kit looks more like Arsenal than United. True say. Very true. Absolutely. What's up, Kieran? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I'm blessed. Hope you're doing well down in South Africa, isn't it? Good to see you, of course. Big up everyone who's watching me from all around the world, from Texas to South Africa. There you go. From UK to Ireland. Absolute lovely to have you guys here, of course. And we've all witnessed Luke Shaw burying one in the corner. Here comes Nottingham Forest. And it's straight out there to Dalot. Dalot nice and composed. Out here to Casemiro. Casemiro's last game at Old Trafford, of course. Dalot. Kenny, great strike from Straw. Big up, Kenny. I don't know if you're being sarcastic. New kit looks good. It's all about opinion. That's what life is. And Canada. There you go. And Canada. Big up, Marcus. Good luck to Canada. I'll be doing watch-alongs for Canada. Let's not forget about that. Here come United there. Casemiro, Bruno, Casemiro. Passes it back to Bruno. Bruno to Bremo, Mbumo to Cunha. Straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper from Bruno Fernandes, of course. Sean, I don't think Germany is good enough right now. Great team and should never be underestimated, but something is missing. Hopefully I'm wrong. You know what it is, Tybo? Football's a funny old game, isn't it? It's all about momentum, isn't it? It's all about momentum. You never know. Luck of the draw, momentum. You know, something happens that just sparks you into life. I never thought that Germany would win Euro 96. Who would have thought that Germany side would win Euro 96? I didn't. You know, the same Germany side who underwhelmed in World Cup 98. You know, I didn't think they'd win the Euros in 97. I thought England will win it. But look at that. The thing with Germany that, you know, sticks out above anything is the fact that their resilience. And that's what they used to have is resilience. They're never beaten. Anyway, here come Nottingham Forest. Wood with the ball. Igor Jesus here. It's on the right here now. This is good. He's going to shoot. No, it's going to be a foul to Nottingham Forest if he's careful. No foul. I'm great. Good to see you back, Kieran. Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. See, I remember well. Here's Mbumo. Mbumo on the right hand side. Go on, Mbumo. Take your man on. No, Ahmad. Yeah, a little bit sloppy there from United. Is Bruno again on the ball? Dallo. Back to Bruno. Kieran, come on, boys. We're 5 today and we'll bless this kit to finish top 2 next season. Let's hope. You know what? Kits do get better how successful you are, isn't it? That's true. The more successful you are, the more the kit gets acknowledged, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's the thing. If you're successful in the kit, everyone's going to start saying, I want that kit. It's like the 1999 kit, isn't it? Everyone wanted the kit. That was a nice kit, though, to be honest. Ahmad here. No foul. Ahmad. Oh, it's a poor ball from Ahmad. Ahmad, you had one job, mate. Pick your man out, man. Now it's a free kick to Nottingham Forest. And that could be a yellow card, all because of Ahmad. You know, why don't you just pick your ball out, mate? Look up. Pick the ball out properly, my friend. Put the ball out properly. You had all the play there. You had all the time in the world. Just pick the ball out. My goodness me. God blimey. Crying out loud. Despite the size of the field, football is a game of centimeters. Yes, it's true. Yeah, he could do better there, mate. We had a big chance there. You know? We had a big chance there. He just needed to pick his man out. He had an open chance to pick his man out. He didn't pick his man out. I don't know, mate. What can I do? Anyway, next time, guys. 70 minutes gone and 1-0 to United, guys, courtesy of Luke Shaw, of all people, with the first goal. I think that's his first goal of the season, isn't it? First goal in a while. There's Jim Ratcliffe, Omer Barada, and Wilcott sitting in the stadium looking at 3 lemmings. Always trying to look serious. Anyway, here are United. Exactly that, Benny. That sums him up. Sums him up to a T. He's sloppy, mate. Tybo, I really don't like Ahmad too much. Somehow he always does more bad than good. Yeah, I don't think he's good enough. I just don't. I don't think he's good enough for Man United. I don't think he's good enough for Man United. I've said this for ages, and people like criticized me when I started saying it. I said it months ago. I said, no, you know what? And it was a hot take at the time. I said that Ahmed's not good enough for Man United, and I don't think he is. Greg, over pass, missed Casemiro. Yeah. If it got to Casemiro, it would have been a chance for Casemiro to score. Sal, I'm seeing 4-0 scoreline today. What's your prediction? 3-1 to United, Kieran. That's my prediction. I'm going with 3-1 United today. 3-1 to United. I think it was a comfortable win today. I think Nottingham Forest will score, but I think we'll win. Cunha doing the groundwork there. Well played, Cunha. Well played. That's what you're talking about, groundwork. I like Cunha's work ethic there. Really good work ethic. Good work ethic from Cunha. Yeah, that was good work ethic. I like his work ethic there. I like players who actually work for the team. You know. Yeah. Big up everyone. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you everyone who's joined me today, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to smash a like. Michael, my goal scorers, Bruno Fernandes from the penalty spot, 2 for Cunha and Shaw. Are you sure you didn't want Chelsea to score there? Are you sure you don't want, it might win Chelsea some trophies? Was you watching your team Chelsea yesterday, Michael? I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Michael. Don't worry. Yeah, commiserations about yesterday with the FA Cup and all that. It was one of the worst FA Cup finals I've ever seen in my life. I'll be honest with you. I'm enjoying seeing the civil war at Liverpool, though. I am enjoying seeing the civil war at Liverpool. It is good. It is fun watching the civil war at Liverpool. I am enjoying it. I don't know about you guys, but I am enjoying the civil war. I am. I love it. I do love it. I love the fact that they're fighting amongst each other. Absolutely. It's fun. Fun watching Liverpool fight. Because we've been through this, haven't we? All this toxicity and stuff like that, haven't we? You know what I mean? Thank you, everyone who's joining me, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. The only place to be, Stretford Post, of course, guys. Pick up everyone in the stream, guys. Absolutely good to see you. Big up absolutely everyone, of course. Gregory, that was a terrible cup final yesterday. So it was awful, mate. It was one of the worst I've seen in a very, very long time. Absolutely. We are 11 points off Arsenal right now. Imagine if we win those games against smaller teams. Not only at Tyburg, imagine, chance for Nottingham Forest. Imagine we didn't have the AFCON. The AFCON caused us 9 points or something like that, didn't it? I love the AFCON, by the way. I watched it. It was fun. But imagine, people forget about that context. Chance for United, in Mbumo, 2-0. No, hits the post. Back out here. Bruno, cleared. Oh, right. There's a big chance for Casemiro in there. Look, there's a few chances in that movement right there. I can't believe Man United didn't score there. Bloody hell. That was, and Nottingham Forest are carved open easily there. Very easily, Nottingham Forest are carved open there. Surprising there, but Man United should have scored. It was a great counter-attack. It was a great counter-attack. Terrible is an understatement. It was awful, mate. I couldn't believe how bad it was. Absolutely. You guys, for the 2026, we are top of the league. Imagine if we played this well from the beginning of the season. I don't think we could have, to be honest with you. I think the problem was never. Obviously, we were doing well at the beginning of the season, and we actually were 3 points before. But I don't think we're going to play like this. This is a very easy game for Man United. I think I'm looking at things in context. I don't think we're going to play like this next season. This is too comfy for Man United. Man United are playing without pressure. That's the thing. And when Man United play without pressure, we're good. It's when we play with pressure where we have a problem. Here come United again. Here's Mbumo again. Another chance. Is it Casemiro? Is it Casemiro? Bruno loses the ball. I thought Casemiro was going to put his header into the bottom corner of the net. Yeah, I thought it was. It was unlucky, though. I think we should have scored there. Mbumo hit the post. He's unlucky not to go in, of course, but Mbumo did hit the post. Yeah, it's unlucky. Man United should be 2-0 up, in fairness. Man United should be 2-0 up right now. In fact, that's what we should be. Absolutely. Cleared away by Nottingham Forest. We've got to take these chances, though. This has been a problem with Man United. For a long time, we don't take our chances to finish off the games, JDC. Bruno's trying too much for assists. Keep trying, King. Absolutely. I missed Luke Shaw goal. I was having my breakfast, so no problem, mate. It was a good goal. Smashed into the corner, Michael. Smashed into the corner. It was a good goal. A very good goal. I'll be back, guys. Corner to Nottingham Forest, guys. Hope you're well. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, everyone, guys. Sorry about that. Had to sort out a couple of things. Kieran, Bruno will break it today for sure. I hope so. I hope it'd be nice for him to break the record. You know, for me, though, I'll be honest, guys. I'll be honest. I'm not really obsessed with individual accolades. I'm not. I mean, congratulations to whoever does it. This is what I'm obsessed about. It's this. See this? Trophies. That's what I'm obsessed about. Paul Scholes, Eric Cantona, whoever it was, never had the best stats in the world, but we all knew how good they were. You know, but they lifted trophies, and I think that's what we need to do. You know, sometimes we get infatuated with stats and stuff, and I want him to do well. I want him to get the record. However, for me, it's not the be all and end all. You know, but the problem is, it is for a few players, isn't it? Anderson here. Out wide. It was well taken goal, Michael. Yeah, very well taken, Mike. Unlucky in Bumo. Tyberg, I am having fried bananas now. Lovely. Is that like it's a Jamaican cuisine, isn't it? Is it plantain? Plantain's very nice. I love plantain. Jerk chicken, plantain, lovely. Absolutely. Gregory. The butcher handled Wood very well while you were up, Sal. Big up, my friend. I have no doubt that the butcher will look after us whilst I'm at my seat. Definitely. I have no doubt about the butcher. Definitely. Whilst I'm at my seat, he will look after. There's no one else you can rely on but, you know, Licha Martinez. Absolutely. You can rely on him all the way. We're a quarter way through the game, guys. 1-0 to Man United, courtesy of Luke Shaw, of all people. Luke Shaw solidified his place at the World Cup. That's all that matters for Luke Shaw, of course. That's his statistic. So it's a corner to Nottingham Forest, though. Dalot barking out orders, probably going, you know, might as well be because he never actually barks out anything of any sense. But yeah, Dalot should play an action hero in a movie because he's so good at acting. He's one of the best actors there is, honestly, guys. Michael. On Friday, Thomas Tuchel is the first final squad for 2006 World Cup finals. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be very disappointed. My feed has been full of my MJ since Michael movie. Daily say, can I be honest with you? I'll be totally honest with you. I think the actor's a bit dud, mate. I've looked at it and I know he's done a good job and that. I think he lacked something there. It's something about him. Like, he only got the job because he's Michael Jackson's bloody relative. But yeah, I heard a lot of bad things about it. Lots of people told me lots of negative things about it. Of course, it's very hard to make a Michael Jackson movie, you know. But yeah, Forest not playing bad at all. Won't lie. Of course not. They've got Elliot Anderson. Elliot starting? He is. He's playing well. I wish we were 5 or 5 inches taller playing centre back. Yeah, if he was, yeah, it'd be absolutely unbelievable. The same pace and I think we all wish that. We wish that for ourselves as well. Sonny Shaw sliding in and doing things he'd never done before. I read him like a book, so obvious. Thank you, Tybo. Thank you very much, Tybo. You can read him, I can read him. We all know what he's doing. Thomas Tuchel's watching this game. He's trying to impress Thomas Tuchel. We all know he wants to go to the World Cup. There you go. Absolutely. They wonder why England won't win anything. Which team was your favourite? 94, the double or 99 treble? Not much in it. I thought the 1994 team were a little bit unlucky because the rules in European football back then were a little bit different to 1999. Obviously, the rules in European football, you had to play a quota of homegrown players, and that included, obviously, Ireland didn't include homegrown and stuff like that. So we had to choose between which players. Right. So we never got to see, you know, the 1994 team in the Champions League to an extent. However, context obviously does play a key, but the 1999 team, sorry guys, the 98-99 team is my favorite team. It will always be my favorite team because you know what we won the treble and we done it. We went over the line, we done it. And then 2018 is probably the most talented team in my opinion, but the 98-99 team won the treble, and you know, I will never forget that. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was a great life experience, you know, and it never taken away. Yeah, free kick to United. But the 1994 team, fair play, was a good team. I did think the 1994 team had a couple of weaknesses in there. I did think Paul Parker at the back was a little bit sus. Yeah, I thought there was a couple of things in there. Brian Robson was at the end of his career. Yeah. think Mark Hughes was heading towards the twilight years as well. But obviously we had Cantona, so Cantona was if Cantona, he was just unbelievable. I watched it. I think it was good. So story maybe dud by Jaffa looked good. It depends what you are, mate. I looked at it and I think he's short and stumpy. Michael Jackson was tall and skinny. I just didn't think it looked good. And look at his moves, especially for the Motown thing. It just wasn't the same. Far from it. He's way off. If you watch Michael Jackson, from a young age, my mum used to go to every one of his concerts. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Kieran, Anderson, our future player, Wait, Lemmy, and Bruno, or an email to tell Anderson to take it easy. You know what Pep Guardiola did the other day with Adam Wharton when he went up to Adam Wharton and he put his arm around Adam Wharton. This is what Carrick should do at full time. He should come on the pitch and put his arm around Anderson and say, "You're coming United, right?" That's what he should do. That's what he should do. Steve Holland should join Celtic. Yeah, I like to see him join Celtic. Probably won't win league. Probably come 10th. Bobby, one more year, Casemiro, one more year. It's over now, unfortunately. He's already going MLS now. Chance over the bar. Bruno's still trying it, isn't he? Still trying it. Shanga and Ole were fantastic stars. Plus, we had York and Cole. Yes, we were. It was an amazing time, mate. A very amazing time. I'm glad I was old enough to remember it. I'm lucky to have went to games during that period as well. It was a fantastic time, fantastic year. And it was like, weather was fantastic. Everything about it was just unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not only that, it's the way we won it. It's the way we won it. The last minute goals, the adversity, the 2-0 downs. And it can't be matched. I'm sorry. Casemiro, he has bedhead today. Yeah, probably a bit emotional from what has happened. Michael, do you think any Manchester United players be in the England 2006 World Cup final squad style? If I'm a betting man, Michael, I'll probably think that Luke Shaw will make it. Kobe Mainoo will make it. I hope Kobe Mainoo makes it. I hope Henderson is dropped. Why do they keep picking Henderson in the England squad? Please tell me. They say, it's because of influence around the squad. So why don't they make him a coach? If he's an influence around the squad, bloody make him a psychiatrist or a coach. Henderson should not be in the England squad anymore. It's ridiculous. And I guarantee you he's going to be in the England squad as well again. I guarantee you it. Charles for Forest, going to be a goal kick? No. Come on, Dallo, stop messing around. It's going to be a free kick to Nottingham Forest. Dallo messing around. Owen, working an early shift though. How they're playing? They're playing the right, Breen. They're playing the right. Nottingham Forest a little bit better. Man United had a good strike, but Man United, to be honest, had the best chances. Man United should be 2-0 up, but Nottingham Forest had the better of the possession. Namans seems like such a strong character in his 20s. I was thinking about something that started with P, and he's a goalie for one of the biggest clubs in the world. I know who exactly you're talking about. PS, absolutely. Not SP, PS. Yeah, Peter Schmeichel. Absolute legend. It's exactly what I said. He reminds me. That's the type of goalkeeper that does well for Man United. Do you know what I mean? It's the type of goalkeeper, that type of goalkeeper, the tall, domineering goalkeeper and stuff. Oh, just over the bar there. Just over the bar. Nottingham Forest almost scored there. It was clean there, you guys. Good cross in the box. Oh, yeah, he's unmarked. My goodness me. Anderson played a really good ball in there. And it's a good leaping header. Oh, goodness me. How did he miss that? Dominguez. Yesterday, Roy, I went traveling in the cold mountain of hillsides in my region. All these people are Manchester United fans. Even with no source of internet, I saw a food shape named after Manchester United. Biggest club in the world, mate. Biggest club in the world. No matter what, you'll find Man United shirts in space, mate. And that's what I would say, you'll find Man United shirts in space, no matter where you go. Which Henderson, Jordan or Dean Sal? Jordan, mate. Jordan. Kieran, was he not a wall in the goalie for United that era? Absolutely. More like Van der Sar. I don't think he's anything like Van der Sar. Van der Sar was very tall and lanky. I think he's more, if we're going to compare him to something, it's Petr Cech or Courtois, like that. Van der Sar was very floppy. And Van der Sar was very bad low down. That's why Schmeichel, he does remind me of Schmeichel. He does a little bit remind me of Schmeichel with his calmness. Schmeichel was, I mean, and I know I've seen all of them play at their peak. Do you know what I mean? Firsthand. Definitely. So, I don't know. Good goalkeeper nonetheless. He's sending demands. That's what he is. He's our new goalkeeper. He's our new historian. He's going to be making history. Thomas Tuchel has his favourite players he will always want to have included. Exactly that. Henderson's one of them, but that's where managers fall and die on their sword, isn't it? You know? Jed is one of the most overrated players I think I've seen. Liverpool fans place him. He's one of the most. You're absolutely right, JDC. He's so overrated. He's so overrated. He's a passion merchant, mate. He's a passion merchant. How can anyone compare Paul Scholes? Oh my goodness, that's blasphemy that's blasphemy in a footballing sense. You know what I mean? It is funny Liverpool are stuck with Slot. It is funny, and I think it's funny that Liverpool in civil war at the moment with Arne Slot, stuff like that. You know, Breen, he is calm. Like I like him. I like him as well, Owen. You know one thing, Breen. One thing I will say, you're absolutely right. I would say that, you know, when you don't think about a goalkeeper, when you like, I'm not even thinking about the goalkeeper right now. You know, last season I was thinking about Onana non-stop. Onana. He's going to make a mistake. When's he going to make a mistake? And many people in the community were like, when is Onana going to make a mistake? You know, I just have this air of confidence about sending him on. You know, I just feel like, yeah, he's going to be fine. You know. I don't think Tuchel is the right manager for you guys, just to fit in. Tyborg, I think he's better than Southgate, what I would say. He's got all the tools there to do the job. He's got a lot of good players. I think he's a decent manager. I think he's a little bit overrated, in my opinion. I agree as well. I don't think that's why I didn't want him at Man United. So I think the thing is, with England fans is that we've had Southgate for the last, how long? How long was it now? 10 years? You know what I mean? So when you got Southgate, you had Southgate for 10 years, you know that we're going to take anyone, and Tuchel's an upgrade anyway, isn't it? You know, Schmeichel was the gold standard. Absolutely. Oh, chance. Dallo must go the ball away there. Le Mans' most comp is the countryman at Turbo. Yeah. Look, you know one thing I'll say at Le Mans, I think technically and undercover, he's been a better goalkeeper than Raya this season. I think given context and things like that in between, I think that's Le Mans has been a better player this season. I really do. The only thing I fear from Tuchel is his past sacking record. He got sacked 2 times in 2 seasons by Chelsea and Bayern. Yeah, because he's outspoken. He's got a big mouth. Yeah. International football's different. Let's see what he can do. Massive tournament. If you don't get in the semi-final, he's going to be a failure, isn't it? Because even Southgate got in the semi-final. Do you know what I mean? So let's hope. The one thing I like about Tuchel, he can negotiate big games. The thing with Southgate, the problem with Southgate, he couldn't beat big teams. He couldn't beat Spain. He couldn't beat Belgium. He couldn't beat these type of teams. The only time I remember him beating a cup was it obviously Germany and Holland. That's about it, to be honest. Le Mans' age is doing a fantastic job between the sticks. I do see him doing very well and becoming one of the greats. I hope so, mate. I hope so. I'm glad everyone is showing respect to Senny, because I think he's been brilliant. Chance for United. Cleared. We're claiming handball there. Another chance for Martinez with the shot. Solid overall with a great defense. So absolutely. Not worrying about our keeper has been a huge since Le Mans started being our number one. It's the best thing. You don't have to worry about the keeper. You don't have to worry about your keeper doing a bozo moment. You remember how many bozo moments we had under Onana, man? I mean, it was awful. He lost us the Europa League final, by the way. He should have saved that, you know. Final third passing from Mbumo. Playing in the wrong position, isn't he? Would Andre Lunin from Real Madrid be a good number 2 for Manchester United? He would, but I don't know if he'll be number 2. I would like to see Vitek come back and be our number 2 and fight for Le Mans. I think Vitek's done very well. Obviously, he was at Bristol City, became player of the season at Bristol City, didn't he? So I would say that him in the team. JDC, final third passing from Ahmed is meh. Yeah, he's overrated, mate. Sorry, guys. Reno, we always had an issue with keepers post Schmeichel until Van der Sar. I don't know why we didn't sign Van der Sar before he went to Fulham, didn't he, as well? We should have signed him at least a couple of years before. He should have been the goalkeeper to come straight into the stick, between the stick. I'm surprised we didn't sign. And at the time, I did say it. I said we should sign Van der Sar. I don't know if he was playing for Ajax back then, but he went to Juve, didn't he? But I said that we should sign Van der Sar at the time, and we didn't make the move. You know, Roy, Le Mans is signing of the season. I agree. One of them, definitely. Which one of the matches from the final day of the Premier League season are you doing a live watch-along battle to stay up, or title race Brighton versus Manchester United next Sunday, sir? I'm doing Man United. I have to do Man United. Man United is my team. I'll do Man United. I'll be keeping an eye on all the rest of the games, though. But I will be doing Man United because Man United is all I care about. And that's all it is, you know what I mean? The teams can get relegated. They're getting the chance to do what they like, you know what I mean? But Man United is a team for me. Kieran, Onana could not hold on to a simple strike. He didn't move sometimes. You strike the ball at him and it's in the back of the net and you'd be like, what happened there? You know what I mean? JDC, why would Luna be number 2 for us rather than Real Madrid? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, why would he do that? It's a bit of a hassle for him, isn't it? I think we should get Vitek back, convince Vitek to stay, make him number 2. I think Vitek's really good. I think he's going to be good for us, and we should make him number 2. Definitely. Taibo. Le Mans and Bruno are players of the season for me after Onana to Le Mans. I think you know what, we got to look at Casemiro as well. I think Casemiro has been phenomenal this season. I think Casemiro is up there as probably the best performing player for Man United. Yeah, we're going to look at Bruno for stats. We're going to look at Bruno for goals and things like that, and fair enough. But for me, Le Mans and Casemiro has been incredible. And I think he's going to be put under the radar, of course, because of Declan Rice and people like that. But I think that Casemiro has been absolutely superb. 9 goals from midfield, I think it is this season. Unbelievable. Cross, well caught by Le Mans. Well caught by our guy there. Absolutely great. Igor Gijo's trying it. Benny, what's everyone's thoughts on the new jersey? I like it. Love the color. Red for Man United, Benny. It's very, look, my thoughts on the jersey, it lacks creativity. It lacks imagination. It lacks originality. I think it's overrated, mate. I think if you're going to spend 100, 120 pounds on a jersey, there needs to be more creativity in it rather than just thicker lines on the side. That's just my opinion. I haven't seen a good Man United home jersey for 10 years. You know, and I think they're not really working hard on it. They're just chance over the bar. Juventus replaced him with Buffon, crazy levels back in the day. Next levels, mate. And people tell me that football hasn't regressed. There you go right there. You know, there you go right there. We could have got Van der Sar if we said Alex Ferguson went to Van der Sar and said, you're going to be Peter Schmeichel's replacement. He would have went to Man United, 100%. Because believe it or not, back in 1999, 2000, and I don't think it was Buffon's play. I think it was Peruzzi played a lot for Juventus then. I think 98, 99, Peruzzi played for Juventus. And we could have persuaded Van der Sar to come into the football club then. Do you know what I mean? Sal, I did hear today that made Cassie's last game, if you can it be preferred? Casemiro's last game at Old Trafford. It's his last game at Old Trafford today, yeah. United struggled trying to many keepers after Schmeichel before Van der Sar arrived. 8 to 10 more. Yeah, like too many guys. Buffon is a goalkeeper. Schmeichel was the greatest. Schmeichel's the GOAT for me. Buffon is one of the greats, but Schmeichel the GOAT. I got you, Benny. I got you. You know what I like? Can I tell you what I like? I like the shorts and I like the socks. I like the socks with the red lines. So it reminds me of the old 1994, 93 season. If you know, you know. I like the shorts with the shorts with the black lines. That looks good. But that's about it, to be honest. Other than that, if you show me this could be 2017 or I know it's the same kit. You know what I mean? Cleared away from the corner there. 1 minute to half time, guys. Free kick to United. Kieran would like to see Adidas revive our yellow and green kit again as a home kit. It holds that closeness to the club and had the rail workers. They won't do that because it represents the Glazers out, doesn't it? The Glazers out movement. So they won't do that, even though it's a godsend. If they make a gold and green kit, it's going to sell out. It's going to go mad if they made it. But the Glazers won't want it. The Glazers have put a stop to it because our gold and green scarves and all that. They don't want to promote that in a way, isn't it? It's a bit like self-sabotage, isn't it? If you make the gold and green kit and stuff like that, Yeah. Anyway, 1-0 to United, guys. Close to half-time. Not the most entertaining game in the world. I think Man United have been relatively controlled. Nottingham Forest are playing well, but I think Man United are coping pretty well. We do need a second goal, I feel. I'm pretty sure the gold and green will be blocked by the club. Yeah, exactly, Gregory. It will be blocked by because of the Glazers. They'll block it. The gold and green kit would have been amazing. I would buy that, definitely. If they made a gold and green kit. In my opinion, it's the best ever to do it. Should have won the Ballon d'Or. Schmeichel's the best ever to do it, mate. Schmeichel's the best ever to do it. If you haven't seen Schmeichel play, if you say Buffon's the best, you haven't seen Schmeichel. Schmeichel's the best ever goalkeeper ever. Buffon can't even touch Schmeichel. Buffon can't touch Schmeichel. Not the best half. Sure, Carrot, get the guys pep talk. Let's hope so. Schmeichel's the best ever, man. If people don't think Schmeichel's the best, I question how long you've been supporting the club. I mean, how long you've been watching football. I've got Italian connection. Schmeichel is the GOAT. I don't care. I even think Van der Sar's better than Buffon. He was the best. Absolutely. People say Schmeichel's not the best. I can't take footballing opinion serious because I know Buffon was very good. But Schmeichel was just levels, man. Levels. And Van der Sar to an extent. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know who was overrated? It was David Seaman. He was overrated. Definitely. Guys, half-time here. Man United 1, Nottingham Forest 0, final home game of the season. Man United scoring courtesy of Luke Shaw smashing it into the corner. We've heard that before World Cup, of course. So Man United going at half-time in control, guys. Hopefully Man United get a second goal. And Man United win the game, of course, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man United win the game. Absolutely. Yeah. Good half so far. Man United winning 1-0. Would have liked us to score a few more goals, guys. Let me get a refreshment and I'll be back. Yeah, man. Big up everyone in the stream. Peter Schmeichel, greatest goalkeeper of all time. I argue all day with anyone who say different. Anyone who doesn't think Schmeichel's the greatest of all time doesn't know ball. I'm going to say it right now. I've seen every goalkeeper play. Right? Buffon did well for Italy a couple of games, right? But Schmeichel was a rock. It was a different level, man. Honestly, different level. I'm sorry. I would not spot Schmeichel with anyone in the world. The most recent gold and green kit was the 1994. It was the only one, yeah. Nice kit. I've got that at home in London. I've got the original one that I bought when I was a kid. I bought it back then. It was the one in London, guys. Kieran, Schmeichel was a daring keeper that was like very hard to be one-on-ones with him and score, to be honest. And he had a lack of control in the defensive line. Schmeichel's the only goalkeeper I've ever seen in my life, right? That when it's one against one, like you said, he wins. He's favorite. He's the only one. He's favorite. Every single time there was a player clean through, I said, Schmeichel's going to win it. Don't worry about it. Schmeichel's got this. I used to feel in my head, no, Schmeichel's got it. You know what I mean? He used to be like 80-20. He's got it. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. Did you watch the 1999 UEFA Champions League final when we went 1-0 down against Bayern Munich and Manchester United scored 2 dying but second set? I was at the game, Michael. I was at the game, mate. I was at the game. Yeah, traveled there by coach. Yeah, I've got an article on online. I'm going to post it. You know, about my experience at the Champions League final on a very well-respected website. I've got an article. It's got photos, it's got everything. Yeah, I was there, mate. I slept on the beach. There was no hotel. I went clubbing afterwards after the game because there was no hotel. Then went on the beach, sat there till the morning, and flew off. Back, got a coach back to London. Yeah, worked the next day. Asif, I'll big up my friend. What's going on, my friend? I've been watching Match on Cell Phone. I hope you're doing well, Asif. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. What you guys thoughts of Peter Shilton? Played 1,000 games, didn't he? He played 1,000 games. I actually went to his 1,000th game. It was for Leyton Orient. And I used to live, my house used to be behind the Leyton Orient Stadium. And he played his 1,000th game in that stadium. And what do I think of him? Yeah. I don't think he was that good. I don't think he was that good. I mean, he was a bit of a donkey sometimes. He reminds me of David Seaman. David Seaman, right? David Seaman has this PR like through the roof, but David Seaman made some of the most high caliber mistakes you can ever imagine. If it wasn't for David Seaman, England probably won a couple of tournaments. You know that. I have no excuse for David Seaman. I think David Seaman, like, he saved 1 or 2 penalties, right? And then all of a sudden he's the GOAT. Oh my goodness me. Like, Arsenal fans, it's unbelievable. He's so overrated. Loads of channels missed. Top mathematical confirmation is all we need today. We got it, mate. We got this. It's over. 1 point is all is needed. We were a goal down for over an hour. Then Kane, Sheringham, and Babyface to win it. And that game, Kieran, you just couldn't see it, could you? You couldn't see it happening. You couldn't see Man United equalize. I was standing in the stadium. I was in the stadium, and guys, it was an unbelievable thing because it was like divine inspiration. What happened? Because you just couldn't see Man United doing anything. It was only until Sheringham and Schultz came on that we actually tested Oliver Kahn in a goal, and I could see. Just as it got to 90 minutes, I could see that Bayern Munich was starting to go slowly. They were starting to decline a little bit. And Man United capitalized like unbelievable. It was like, you know, obviously it was 1999. Bobby Charlton, of course, was in the stadium. And it was just written in the stars, guys. It really was. And it was an unbelievable feeling. The fact that it was Bayern Munich disaster, of course, that as well. You know, and it made it even more special, definitely. Obviously, I had a little bit of hard feelings for Kufor and obviously Lothar Matthäus, of course, who didn't win the Champions League, you know. But it was just written for us to win it. Sam, Manchester United Football Club should be helping us get rid of the Glazers and get them a job working with Steve Irwin's son, Robert Irwin, working with the Crocodiles. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that one. With the goalkeepers at their very best, with one penalty kick needs to be stopped to save your life. Who you having in the net, Sal? Oh. Who am I having in the net if it's a save? I'm going to say Schmeichel. You know why I'm going to say Schmeichel? I'm going to say Schmeichel because Schmeichel was put in that situation. Kind of. Not that severe, but he was put in that situation with Dennis Bergkamp. We could have been out, no treble, and he saved it. And I would say Schmeichel. I would say Schmeichel. Players that are underrated, in my opinion, and I get so frustrated when people don't mention this goalkeeper, right? I get so frustrated. Is Oliver Kahn. No one talks about Oliver Kahn. Like, no one mentions Oliver Kahn. No. I've never seen anyone mention Oliver Kahn. Why not? For me, Oliver Kahn was a rock, man. He was a rock in between the sticks. Oliver Kahn, honestly, when he was playing for Bayern Munich, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind him in goal. If Schmeichel wasn't in goal, I'd have Oliver Kahn. And he was one of the choices that I wanted when Schmeichel left. I was like, we need to get Oliver Kahn. That guy's a brilliant. Do you know what I mean? You know. Kenny. Cruise control performance, but should have tested the Forest keeper a lot more. We seem to be doing sideways passes and fine flips. Agreed. Big up, Kenny. Samuel, Manchester United Football Club is the Glazers, unfortunately. Yeah. Yo, Sal, big up, Mark. What's going on, brother? I hope you're doing well. I'm at the skate park, ripping it up. How you doing, Luke Score? Big up, my friend. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Yeah, Luke scored, Mark, yeah. Of course, it's the World Cup. Luke Shaw's got to score. It's the World Cup. That's what he does, isn't it? Bayern Munich hit the woodwork twice. We can say that we were lucky, but I'll take it. There was a little lob there. I remember the lob. Because I was sitting behind Oliver Kahn. Literally, right? I was sitting behind Oliver Kahn, and all I can hear is Oliver Kahn screaming at his defense, Lothar Matthäus and Kufor. And I remember them going, and they chipped one, and it just slowly, like, honestly, my goodness me. There was that Carsten Janker hit the bar. There was a good save. I think it was from Stefan Effenberg. It was such an amazing time. But listen, guys, people forget this, that Paul Scholes and Roy Keane were not playing in that game. You know, we were missing our two best players of that season, right? In the midfield, we're not playing. We had to move Beckham into the midfield. We had to move Blomqvist to the left. We had to move Ryan Giggs to the right and completely reshuffle that midfield. So, but when we brought on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Teddy Sheringham, we looked more composed. We looked more controlled. Asif, who's on the bench today? Should bring on Lacey if he's on the bench. He's not on the bench, my friend. I would want to see Cassie hit the net at Old Trafford one last time. So it would be nice, Asif, absolutely. Yeah, sadly, I spoke about that before the game. There's no youngsters on the bench, Asif, none. Yeah, no young players on the bench today. It would have been good to see, obviously, Cher Lacey on the bench. Absolutely. It would have been good to see him, definitely. Bear me a second, guys. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. Be as kind to do that for me. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you on this Sunday afternoon, of course, guys. Big up everyone. Of course, Man United today are the early kickoff. God, I haven't seen that for a long time, guys. I haven't seen an early kickoff for Man United in a while. It's good to have Man United as the early kickoff, guys. I'm glad. Man United usually the ones playing last and playing late, of course. Sam, had England had Paul McGrath, Steve Bruce instead of Martin Keown and Tony Adams, England would have won trophies. That's the problem, isn't it, Sam? They didn't like Man United players for some reason. I'll give you an example, right? Euro 96, right? England had Man United had just won a double with David Beckham, with Paul Scholes, with Andy Cole, right? And Steve Bruce, Gary Pallister, right? England squad comes along, Euro 96. Who's in the squad? Tony Adams. Who else is in the squad? David Platt. I like David Platt, to be honest, but you know what I mean. You look at that squad. Neil Ruddock. Steve Stone. And no Man United players apart from Gary Neville. No Nicky Butt. No Andy Cole. No David Beckham. No Steve Bruce. No Gary Pallister. None of them are in England squad. I guarantee you this. Extra. Darren Anderton was in the squad. Darren Anderton ahead of Beckham. I guarantee you this. England at least have those Man United players on the bench. Extra time comes up against Germany. England win that game. They win that game hands down. Bring on Andy Cole in extra time. See what happens. Bring on Andy Cole in extra times. Germany was saying, come on, beat us. We win. Absolutely. Where are we now? Goodness me. Big up, my friend. Great reasoning, Sal, but about my big up, Gregory. Much love to you, my friend. Sal, wasn't Oliver Kahn the longest serving captain goalkeeper in modern football? Probably Kieran. I'm not too sure, but maybe. Asif, Oliver Kahn was a real wall to score against. Sure, 5 goals in 320 games, I guess. That's the one, Asif. Yeah. So it's probably the same amount of goals as Oliver Kahn. And isn't it out of Noah Kahn and Schmeichel? Probably, yeah. Probably. I think Van der Sar should be in with a shout, definitely. Van der Sar should be definitely in with a shout. People will always talk about Manuel Neuer as a German goalkeeper. Yeah. Good goalkeeper, though. To be honest, Onana should be up there for pure banter. Onana should be up there in the stress levels. If he's got stats, my blood pressure, basically, he used to drive me mad, man. Honest to God. People tend to laugh at Kahn because of his look, but he is actually quite a smart guy, writing books and things. He always talks very respectfully of United, by the way. Oliver Kahn is an absolute diamond, a gentleman. And I remember watching him on German TV. He used to host German football for a while. And I always liked him. I liked his personality. He was a beast on the pitch. But as you said there, he was a gentleman off the pitch. And, I'll never forget it because I was at the Champions League final in 1999. And I remember Oliver Kahn's conduct after the game. I remember how he was after the game. And I remember him approaching every Man United player, congratulating them and stuff like that. And it was such an underrated goalkeeper, honestly. I don't know why Germany, they didn't like him, did they? They didn't really want to play him. They had Jens Lehmann. They had Kopke, didn't they, at one time as well. They didn't really want to play Oliver Kahn too many times, of course. So obviously Euro 96, it was Kopke. I think it was Kopke. After that, they played Oliver Kahn, I think, in Euro 2000. But yeah, that's about it. Michael, did you had a pin photo with a Champions League trophy when it was when it went to fans 1999? So did you had a photo with Champions League trophy? I haven't got a photo with the Champions League trophy. No, I don't think anyone has at that time. Carrick wants to finish strong. I reckon the youngsters will play versus Brighton and still win 3-0. I think he should have played a couple of youngsters here today, Mark. I really do. I think he missed a trick now. I mean, this game, right? If he had a couple on the bench, if we get a second goal, imagine bringing on a Shea Lacey or Jim Thwaites or someone like that, Kokunki. He's missed an opportunity there for me. I think Brighton would be too difficult. Brighton are a good team. You don't want to destroy the young players' confidence, isn't it? Playing away to Brighton, it's going to be much more difficult. Do you know what I mean? Second half is about to get underway, guys. We are ready. It is underway. Here we go, guys. Second half is underway, of course. We are back. Of course, guys, big up everyone who's joining me in the stream. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. We need to get to 50 likes, guys. What's going on, guys? We need to get to 50 likes. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. No watch along tonight, guys. I've got to not travel far, but I've got to drive somewhere. So big up everyone, guys. I hope everyone is doing blessed today. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today. Really appreciate you all. Of course, guys, you absolute diamonds. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate every single one in the stadium. Big up, everyone. Here come United. Guys, just to let you know, is my audio okay? Is my audio okay? Some people are saying I got echo. Unfortunately, I'm in an open plan house, so it's very difficult to stop the audio. Samuel Neuer is in my top 3 best goalkeepers. Not a likable character, but a great goalie. He was a great goalie. Yeah, can't deny that. Definitely. Howdy, everyone. Big up, Neil. Big up, Sal. Everyone gassing Luke Shaw only for the score. These players, I know. I think Luke Shaw's a bit of banter because we all know. Oh, that's a poor miss from Mbeumo. Luke Shaw's banter because we all know why he's doing it. He's doing it for the World Cup, and I think everyone knows it. Sal, do you remember Rino Dasey, Russian goalkeeper Dasayev? Yeah. Do you remember Dmitry Karin? An amazing keeper back in the day of Spartak Moscow and Sevilla. I think that's Dasayev. I think I remember him. Is it spelt like that? Carl was a beast, absolutely brilliant. Big up Arasta C. How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, of course. Asif. Players need a well-deserved weekend this week. They made it to the Champions League. Yeah. They ain't got much. A lot of them haven't got much rest because they got the World Cup to happen, haven't they? I think they got about 2 weeks off, and then they go to the World Cup. England never have a good relationship with United players, hence Scholes' retirement from England duty. Yeah, yeah. The fact that people think Paul Scholes isn't the best English midfielder of a generation is crazy. You know, any people who think that Lampard and Gerrard are better than him, lost in translation. Oliver Kahn spent 24 seasons being rock solid at Bayern Munich, and Monet joined Bayern Munich just 3 seasons after that. Kahn retired. That are people having short memories? Yeah, I don't think anyone denies that, Greg. My friend. Schmeichel is the world's greatest goalie. I don't care what anyone says. Bobby, he's the greatest ever. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. I've seen Buffon. I've seen all these players. He's the greatest ever for me. Kieran. Let me just check something 1 second. Yeah, my order is fine. When it came to Man United squad, Man United were always overlooked. Yet we had some of the best players. Yeah. Look at Andy Cole, for example. Do you know what I mean? I mean, come on, that guy scored 40 goals in 1 season. Didn't take penalties, by the way, and never got an England squad. So when the Stretford Post community quiz, right? When's the the community quiz? I should organize one, definitely. I'm going to organize a community quiz for the community. Absolutely, I will do that, guys. I'm just finding out how to do it effectively without cheating. Yeah, so people don't accuse me or you of cheating. So I'm trying to find out how to do it effectively and stuff. Yeah, Benny Desailly was very, very good. Yeah. Vita Bai was very good. Portuguese goalkeeper. Good shout. Onana should swap his goalkeeper jersey for maybe a number 9 or number 10. He would do way better. I think so. You know what? I think he should swap Earth for Mars. He'll do way better. Absolutely. When they won it in 2001, he went to Valencia keeper, a Khan, legend of the game. Yeah. I actually cheered for Bayern that day because I felt a little bit sad for Bayern after that Champions League final in 1999. Of course, not too much at the time, but I'm glad that Bayern did end up winning it. You know what I mean? I would say that. The biggest gentleman in football is Mario Götze, an extremely intelligent and respectful guy. I've heard. A lot of these players are. A lot of the players are, definitely. Tell about personality, isn't it? About people and stuff like that. And Bumo, he missed a great chance there. It's across from Bruno, corner, cleared away by Nottingham Forest. 50 minutes on the clock, guys. Guys, can you just confirm, is my audio okay? I know it can't be perfect, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not in BBC studios, but guys, is my audio okay? Is it okay? Can everyone hear me clearly, guys? Is it okay? I hope that Mason Mount and Dorgu come on in the second half, Sal. I hope as well, mate. I don't hope that Mason Mount comes on, actually, mate. I hope that Dorgu comes on. I retract that Mason Mount statement. Dino's off the zone submission, absolutely. I think the older goalkeepers are a little bit difficult, obviously, with Gordon Banks and players like that, of course, who are great goalkeepers in their own right. But the thing is, I think back then, I just feel like goalkeepers were a bit different, weren't they? You know what I mean? But yeah, Dino's off definitely deserves a shout. Definitely Dino's off, yeah. Definitely. I mean, I remember, I don't remember, but watching TV when they used to have the no gloves on their hands and things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's out wide now, guys. Here's Cunha out wide. Back to Bruno. Tried an eye of a needle pass. Didn't come off. United need to get a second because I can see Nottingham Forest getting a goal here. You know, I can see if Man United don't pick it up and stuff. I'm terrible on quiz nights. I ain't been in one in a long time, mate. A long time. Third highest goal scorer, Andy Cole, underrated. No penalties. No penalties. Take penalties. Add penalties to his tallies, and we'll see how many. You know, all you have to do is see how many penalties Man United got during the period that Andy Cole was playing for Man United, and see how many goals he has. You know what I mean? These people don't understand he's the best striker of all time in the Premier League. They don't want to say that, though, do they? You know what I mean? It's Man United. Mark, yeah, man, make a quiz night and keep an eye on Kenny. He's a sneaky one. Is he a fraud, Mark? Does he go behind our back? I heard about Kenny. I heard about him. He'll push your nan down the stairs, that guy. You know, on the squad, I've heard about him. Kenny, you've been warned, mate. Honestly, you've been warned. You know, I know Kenny's got all that AI, but you know, some people, let me tell you about some people got AI, you know. They hear the voice and it comes on their AI. They're all the technology out. Kenny's undercover one, mate. The biggest gentleman in football is Philip Lahm. Big up Philip Lahm then. Thank you, Tyborg. It's just about the quality and stuff like that. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who responded. Bayern are the Manchester United of Germany. Indeed, this is why we have to be successful, because we are the Bayern Munich of England. You know what I mean? This is why we have to challenge for the league. Because of this, Bayern wouldn't take 1 year without winning a trophy, without winning the league. You know, we need to be like that. Hold on. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Fuck's sake. 1-1. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. We didn't put the ball in the back of the net. No, it's 1-1. There you go, guys. Great marking. Absolutely fantastic marking, guys. You know, what brilliant marking that was. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you so much. Guys, what absolute terrible marking. Good cross, mind you. Who crossed that ball? Good cross, mind you. But 1-1, guys. Absolutely awful, bloody defending anyway. Is that, no, he's onside. Oh, what a ball from Elliot Anderson. Anderson's not good enough. Anderson does not good. He's not worth 100 million. Anderson is not worth 100 million. Look at that cross, guys. Look at that cross. Anderson is not worth 100 million. No, he's not. He's not. No, he's not worth 100 million. Oh, but you pay 75 million for Belabor then. No, that is what we're talking about, guys. Disappointing, man. Sad times. 1-1, guys. He's onside. So hopefully Marcus Rashford joins Real Madrid. He'd be lucky. Tyberg. Just when you said, I don't see Forest scoring today. Kiss of death, if there ever was one. I have reversed the psychology. I put my sunglasses on. You see, when I say things, the things happen in reverse, guys. The things happen in reverse. Unbelievable, guys. Taking the piss. I say Bruno is a true gentleman for he pays fees for his staff to get dyes and board can't do that for that. I agree with you, yeah. You know, I worked with Bruno's brother for 2 years. And Bruno, chance, yay! Get in there. Cunha. 2-1, guys. Manchester United 2. Nottingham Forest 1. My 3-1 scoreline is coming alive. What's going on? What are they playing at? Are they trying to disallow the goal now? What's going on? Are they trying to disallow the goal? Calm down. Are they trying to disallow the goal? Always playing games. Always playing games, these opposition teams and these referees. Honestly, what happened? Come on, mate. There was no handball in that. They're going for handball. What absolute tits. Oh, my goodness me. They're going for handball. I can't believe it. They're absolutely going for handball. I can't believe it. 2-1 United, man. Hold that. Hold that, man. Hold that. 2-1 United. So I'll go with those sunglasses. It's my reverse psychology, Tyberg. Me and Tyberg are on course for getting the prediction right, guys. Are they trying to... What's going on, guys? There's no handball, you tip. Honest to God, look at him. He's there. Look at him. He really wants to disallow the goal, don't they? They really want to disallow the goal. These clowns, these frauds, I'm telling you. No handball. It hit his belly. The belly doesn't count as a handball. Look at him. It might be a handball, but he did it. No, he didn't handball. He didn't. It hit his stomach, you stupid Wally. Come on. You better not disallow this goal. I'm telling you right now. They better not disallow this goal. There's no handball there. Flipping hell. There's no handball. My goodness. No. There, mate. There, mate. No, don't. He's going to disallow it, the clown. He's going to disallow it. It's not a handball. It's not a handball. He's going to disallow it. He's gone to the VAR machine. What a prat. He's gone to it. This is ridiculous. He didn't even handball. It hit his stomach. But fucking epic heck, man. I can't believe these guys, honestly. It hit his stomach. It went onto his stomach and it went down there. That it come off his stomach. It's an accidental bloody thing. If anything, his hands are on his side. They're going to disallow it, guys. It might as well no goal. No goal. They're going to disallow it, guys. They're going to disallow it. Don't worry about that. Forget about it. They're going to disallow it. I know what they're like. Might as well say no goal, because as soon as they go to that camera, VR has made Man United more games than they ever have. Yeah, we've had more decisions against us than anything else. I bet they will disallow it. They will disallow it. It's Man United. They do. This is what they do. They have to find a way to take points on Man United. The VAR must have taken about 10 points for Man United this season. They must have taken about 10 points for Man United this season, the VAR. The FA needs their new referees that season. They need foreign referees. Honest to God, they drive me bloody mad. As long they're so corrupt here in England. As long as it's United VR, will be no goal. Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna give it. He's not gonna give the goal. Not gonna give the goal. Has he given a goal? Yeah. I can't believe it, guys. I take all that back. I take all that back. He's given a goal. Come on, United. He's given a goal. Man United are 2-1 up. Absolutely brilliant. Man United are 2-1 up. There you go, guys. There. You know what? There's a first for everything. The clock strikes twice in the right area twice, guys. Result, the goal stands, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Man United 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Let's get in there, guys. Yeah, you can't give a handball for that. For goodness sake. It was an accident. Come on, mate. It's an accident. I mean, I'm going to go out and do the lottery today, Tybo, because of the way it is. My goodness me. I can't believe that. VR gave the goal. My goodness me. Maybe there's a turn in the tide. There's a turn in the tide here, guys. Maybe there's a turn in the tide. Come on, United. What a surprise. As Tybo said, what a surprise. There might be a turn in the tide now. Brilliant. Come on, United. 2-1 United. My 3-1 scoreline still on, guys. It's still on Antibo, by the way. We got the 3-1 scoreline, guys. I think a few people predicted 3-1 today. Absolutely. I think a few people predicted 3-1 today. I can't believe it. I mean, I did say, I was criticizing the referee. I said that you might as well just not give the goal. My goodness me. Fair play. Let's go, boys, now. 2 more. Come on, my friend. It'd be nice, man, to win this game comfortably. Half an hour to go, guys, plus injury time. Man United are 2-1 up. Of course, we drew 2-2 early in the season on November the 1st, if you remember. Casemiro scored in that game on November the 1st. The referee really wanted to overturn that goal, but he couldn't. Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be clear and obvious intent. It come off him and it struck. All right, it hit his arm. But it brushed off his arm. It brushed off his arm. You know, it wasn't like a purposeful handball, was it? It brushed off his arm. You know what I mean? Marcus, the Loch Ness Monster must be real. No way. I can't believe it, Marcus. They must have a hidden plan or something like that, plotting against us. What we learned this season is that you are allowed to score with your dick. Sesko proved it. Exactly that. That's not handball, is it? Hold on. Good save, Le Mans. Well played, Le Mans. Come on, Le Mans. I agree with Kenny here. They've cost us a lot of points already. I don't forgive them. They're going to have to give us a lot of decisions for me to change my mind. Absolutely. They're going to have to give me a lot of decisions. 100%. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Guys, really good to have you on board. Guys, thank you everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate everyone in the stream. Thank you, guys. No watch-alongs, guys, today. After this, I'm traveling. I'm driving, so I can't do the watch-along for you guys. However, there are lots of watch-alongs next week, guys. I will be doing the finals. I'll be doing everything, guys, next week. Of course, gearing up to the World Cup, of course, ultimately, guys. So make sure you join me for that. Lots of great stuff is coming your way, guys, for the World Cup and everything like that. So I've got a lot of big things coming. So don't forget to join me for that. Absolutely. Big up everyone, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. really appreciate everyone in the stream, guys. Nothing without you guys, of course, guys. Absolutely. That's Lamans is the man. Lamans is the man. Man United got a free kick on the right hand side, guys. Can Man United make the most of it here? Can Man United make the most of this free kick? Free kick comes in, long free kick. There you go. Was a crotching goal. Should have been amazing goal this season. Big up. I would bring on Aiden Heaven, Lenny Yoro, and Patrick Dorga. I would too, my friend Sam. Laman's going to be a United legend one day. I think he's been better than Raya this season. I think Casemiro is better than Declan Rice, and I think Lamans is better than Raya. Hold that. Argue with your mama. And that's what I would say to those anti-Man United people. Tybo, the prime example is the hair pull from the other week. Exactly. The next week it happened and twice in a row. Twice in a row. 2 weeks in a row. Nothing. Same referee. The same referee was in VAR room. You know what I mean? And nothing happened. Arustasi. So, which country are you rooting for in the World Cup? England. I'm English. Big Arustasi. Why did the Loch Ness Monster cross the road to get to the other tide? Thanks, mate. Great one. Here's Mbumo. Oh, my God, Mbumo, you. Oh, my God, I needed that. Mbumo, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with Mbumo there, man? Come on, man. God, you got to score that, man. Come on. Get your confidence up, Mbumo. Come on, mate. Come on. What are you doing? Big up Football Devil. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. People are so biased against MEC. Referee decisions when we get one our way. It's so satisfying. Exactly, Football Red Devil. It's surprising. It's refreshingly surprising. It feels good for once. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. World Cup matches will be odd timings. They will be horrible timings, mate. I think there's one time, right? There's a few times where there's one game at 11 p.m., one game at 2 a.m., one game at 5 a.m., one game at 11 a.m. Where do I find sleep? Can someone please dig out where I'm going to find sleep here? Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to do it. I'm going to try my best. Kieran, have to do the World Cup, of course. Come on, then Boomer, have a sip of magic juice in the dugout and score those. He's got to score those. He will score them under Brentford. I'm telling you. He'll score them at Brentford. That's why he got 20 goals last season. Good question. Who do you guys support at the World Cup? I'm Germany, obviously. Yeah. I support England. I have no choice. Sorry, guys. I am English. I'm born in England. I support England. As you do. Yeah. Yeah. Antoine, how he should miss that. Oh, my God, in Boomer. Yeah. Confidence is low, obviously. And we just effed up Bruno's record. Bro, that's a good point, man. Yeah. Still got time, though, hasn't he? I had a quiet game of tennis yesterday. There was no racket. Oh, God. He's got jokes for days, Gregory. You know that. I'm South African, but my blood and faith is with England. Thank you, Kieran. See? There you go. There are more of us. Mbama is proven to be the villain today. Let's be honest, though. He assisted the first goal, didn't he? The second goal. He assisted the second goal for Cunha, didn't he? It was his fault that, you know what? He assisted the second goal. You know? How can you go from power near to no goal? Oh, I don't know, mate. Man United miss another chance. 66 minutes gone, guys. Ahmed missed a great opportunity there. It's a good save from the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, to be fair. United are missing too many chances in this game at the moment, guys. Man United need to put away some of these chances. Absolutely. Cross comes in for Manchester United. Is he going to be headed back? Cunha's got it on the left. Go on, Cunha. Whip that ball in, mate. He tried to pass it to Martinez. Martinez. Go on, Martinez. Go on, mate. Mate, you've done too much. You've done too much there. Gregory. Hello, G Dog. What's going on over there? Missed the first half. Glad to be here. How are we doing? Good to see you, my friend. We're playing all right in the second half. We're a lot better than we were in the first half. We are creating chances. Man United should be 3-0 up at the moment. Absolutely. So, yeah, we're doing better than we did in the first half, I would say. If you want dad jokes, then I have them. So give them to me all day long, my friend. I love them. Thank you so much, Gregory. That racket one is funny, actually. Absolutely. I used to have lots of jokes. I used to have lots of jokes. I haven't had jokes for years, man. To be honest with you, like I used to have them all the time. The ref is the goat or a dog. Is that a dog? I can't even see. Is it a goat or a dog? Absolutely. These players don't want Bruno to break the record. They don't. Breen, VAR is destroying the game. VAR is not destroying the game, Breen. Chance. Corner United. VAR is not spoiling the game. You know what's spoiling the game? The people who are using VAR. VAR is a good thing. It's the people who are using VAR. They are the incompetent ones. They've got the electricity there. You know what I mean? It's a bit like saying someone can't fly a plane. The plane is the problem. You know, the plane is not the problem. It's the pilot. You know what I mean? If the pilot keeps crashing the plane, it's not the plane that's the problem. It's the pilot. You know? So, you know, VAR I don't think it's the problem. It's the referees. You know what I mean? I'm not sure which World Cup team to support after Italy was knocked out. Yeah. Italy are my second team, obviously. I've got my family, my wife, everything Italian. Yes, Breen. Hold that, Breen. Only joking. Loki, what's up with Mbeumo today, Sal? I don't know, man. Confidence, I would say confidence, but he had a huge part to play in the second goal. Anyway, Nottingham Forest are making a couple of very good substitutes. They've got a better bench than ours, to be honest with you. They're making a couple of very good substitutes. Sangeri, I think, is coming on. Bruno's not getting his 20th assist. Not today at this rate. He's still got time, though. Got 20 minutes of this game plus injury time. 20 minutes of this game plus injury time, and Bruno can get his customary assist. You're related to Dennis Irwin. Are you being serious, Breen? Are you really related to the greatest left back ever to play the football game, Breen? Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me, Breen? If not, you can give me an interview with Dennis Irwin on Stretford Post, exclusively on Stretford Post. That'd be absolutely fantastic. You could do that for me, Breen, wouldn't you? You could do that for me if you're related to him. I'm related to an actress. You know the actress? Her name is Jessie Matthews. She was the first actress to go to America and act. She's my great-grandmother. Jessie Matthews, OBE. I need an interview with Dennis Irwin. That'd be a great interview. That'd be fantastic. If I can get an interview with Dennis Irwin, something like that. By the way, is the next season kit they are wearing today? Yes, Asiv. It's that next season's kit. It's hard to tell these days because it's so similar to every other kit that we release. Actually, the problem is metallurgy inside the Pratt and Whitney engines of A320s. Exactly. That's true. I do prefer an Airbus, I must say. Sorry. Second best left back behind Dylan, please. It's blasphemy. My goodness. Yes, they have the same surname. I mean, I've never checked it, but many Irwins in Ireland. So distantly, you're probably related to Dennis Irwin. Yeah, I'm related to an actress named Jessie Matthews. She was an actress in London. She worked with Charlie Chaplin. Yeah. I found that out late, though. Really late. I found that out really, really late. Everybody in the house of love. E17, everyone heard of E17? I used to live in E10. It's like literally up the road from E17. Everybody in the house of love. Bobby, the kit is 12 quid on DHgate. Is it a legit one though, Bob? You know what I want, Bob? I don't want the replica. I want the authentic one. I know I sound like a right snobby git, but I want the authentic one. I want the authentic kit, the one they're wearing on the pitch, the proper one. You know what I mean? Those engines have grounded and put entire airlines out of business. Big up. Hit the like button, guys. Big up, Asif. Thank you, mate. Let's get the lights up, guys. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can get the lights up. Thank you, everyone, guys. Let me see how many likes we got. I'm going to expose you frauds. Who hasn't clicked a like today so far? Come on, guys. Smash those likes. Smash those likes. Big up the legends in the house, guys. Thank you, everyone watching, of course, guys. Thank you so much. I'm doing Expector Gadget. Expector 29. What the hell is going on, guys? Smash the wedding. Let's get to 30 likes. That's the deal, guys. Deal or no deal. That's the deal. I can arrange for an interview with my son, Alex. His dad is a legend of it. You're beyond a legend, mate. You're beyond a legend. Erwin, retro kits are the best. Rinse and repeat modern. Yeah, we should get rid of. They are. Sesko comes in and heads the third. I would like that. I don't think my prediction at the beginning of the season is going to come true. I don't think the Sesko 20 goal mark is going to be acquired this season, unfortunately. Martinez with the clearance corner for Nottingham Forest. Got to keep it solid here, guys. Got to keep it solid. It's a corner Nottingham Forest will be taken. The away kit's always better than the home kits, I'll say. They're more creative. But you know what? You know there's a problem when we keep copying the old kits. You know there's no creativity and originality when we keep copying old kits. Where's the originality in that? You know? So they ain't got no creativity these days, man. Honestly. Here comes United. Here comes Nottingham Forest. Sorry. Corner again to Nottingham Forest. We're saying corner. We're saying goal kick. I think it's given us a goal kick here. I think it is giving us a goal kick. So, guys, we've got 15 minutes on the last home game of the season, guys. It's been a hell of a ride. It's gone quite quickly, to be fair, guys. We got everyone in the stream. Blue kit is so 6 vibes. Blue kit is 80s vibes, mate. 1980s. You know, it's the away one to this. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. I know which one you mean. You mean the Vodafone one with the. Yeah, I know which one you mean. But the one that they copied was the away one to this. One of the away ones to this. It was blue. They got no originality. None. Chance. Yay! He's got it this time. Mbumo has finally done it. The bald-headed assassin. And Bruno has got his assist. Bruno has got his assist. It is the record, guys. Is it the record? Does it need one more? Congratulations to Bruno, guys. And congratulations to Mbremo. Big up. 20 assists of the season. Come on, Bruno. Well done, mate. Round of applause, mate. Well done. Come on. We got that in the end, guys. 3-1. We predicted it. Well done, mate. You know, it means a lot to him, doesn't it? It means a lot to him. Sal, what's your thoughts on the Millennium Gold kits? I liked it. I didn't get it. I did like it. I couldn't afford it. In Germany, shirts are much more diverse. I think it's something to do with the English being more traditionalist, and Adidas is afraid to shock them. No, because Arsenal's kit's better. Arsenal always got a better kit than us. What, you know, everyone's got a better kit than us. You know, my childhood. Bruno scored finally, but Bruno got the assist. He's got the record. Big up everyone. We said 3-1. Absolutely, finally. He should have another one, to be honest with you. Big up. Well deserved, Bruno Fernandes. Enjoying it. Good. He loves it. What a relief for Bruno to have the assist in his rear view mirror. Player of the season every single day of the week, guys. He deserves to be player of the season every single day of the week. That's what we're talking about. Come on. Player of the season, man. No one else comes close. 3-1 to United, guys. Let's get a fourth, guys. Let's get a fourth. Come on, United. Is Cunha on the left-hand side. Cunha on the left. It's a chance. Another chance for Man United to make it 4. Oh, just hits the wall there. Another chance. You can generally see the joy on the guy's face. I love it, mate. I love the feeling, man. I know how he feels. I mean, not me, but I know. I can see that he's got joy there. He's a relief for him, isn't it? Congratulations to Bruno. So I think Adidas has just one stencil for United. Yeah, just copy and pip. That's it. Exactly. Oh, mate. 3-2. Crying out loud, guys. Crying out loud. Come on, guys. 3-2. Conceded another goal. It was a good finish, to be fair. Great finish. It was a great finish, to be fair, that one. No chance for Le Mans. Another assist from your boy, Anderson, by the way. 2 assists now for Anderson, by the way. Just to let you know, guys. Just the people who are doubting Anderson, my goodness me. 3-2, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3-2. Let's go and get a fourth, guys. Let's get a fourth. Come on. Le Mans done nothing wrong. What are you talking about, Le Mans? What did Le Mans do wrong? Le Mans didn't do anything wrong. He had no chance there. No one's saving that. What are you talking about Le Mans for? This is the problem. Le Mans did nothing wrong there. We just keep conceding for no damn reason. That's what we do, isn't it? He needs to beat the assist record. Bruno, De Bruyne and Henry got 20 assists. He needs one more to beat it. Now, he needs one more to beat it. And Bruno's coming off, guys. Mason Mount, Xerxes, and Dorgu's coming on. How did this gun in? And he stumbled it into the net. Yeah, it was a shock. It was one of those things, a fluke. It was a freak goal. It was a fluke. No goalkeeper saving that. Plus, the player was in front of him. He had no chance. He didn't see it. It was coming from that way. So it's impossible. And here we go. I want to see the reception of this, guys. Casemiro coming off. Let's see Casemiro. There's Casemiro. Yeah. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Cass. That's what we want. And that he's going to enjoy that. He's going to enjoy that reception, of course. I think he will be. I think he will be, definitely. I think he will definitely be crying there. Great reception. We have to thank Cass for what he's done for Man United. Big up, Cass. Yeah, it was marked. It wasn't marked with a goal, but was marked with a yellow card. Rather fitting, to be honest with you. He marked his last appearance at Old Trafford with a yellow card. Guys, we need to keep it tight. 81 minutes on the clock. Sad to see Cass go. Absolutely, Benny. Very sad. Very sad. Asif, it's a shame he weren't in a team that was, more successful. Do you know what I mean? Guys, we remembered forever United heart. So many emotional scenes. I wish he stays for one more. Yeah. I wish he came in a team, Asif, that was a successful team. I feel the same about Bruno as well. I wish they all were in a successful team that were lifting trophies because they deserve it. These kind of players deserve it, He got a yellow card, though. That's funny. Imagine he got sent off in his last game. Anyway, guys, 3-2 to United in this game, guys. We got about 8 minutes to go, guys. And the last home game of the season, guys. Here come United again, though. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has one more to beat the record, guys. We need him to beat the record. Go on, Bruno. Shoot. Oh, goodness me. Gregory, Mount and Xerxes come on. What a poor trade-off for the final 10 minutes, yeah. Shows you how much needs doing to this squad, isn't it, Gregory? A lot needs to be done, mate. We need a better bench, 100%. 100% we need a better bench. Here come Nottingham Forest on the counter-attack there. Man United. You see what Man United do, guys? You see how entertaining Man United are? Look how entertaining Man United are. Man United are just entertaining. We make entertainment. You know, we're not boring like any of these other teams. You know what I mean? Cross comes in and it's cleared, guys. 4:30 a.m. starts are here brutal for me. Come on, United. Tribute to Cass. Thanks for everything in service. Thank you, G-Dog. Big up yourself for joining me today, my friend. Big up yourself. They are brutal. I'm going to feel it in the World Cup, definitely. Here's a chance. Dorgu! Oh, it's straight at the goalkeeper. Bury it in the corner, Dorgu. In the corner, almost. Almost, guys. Good second half for neutrals, to be honest. We're not Arsenal. Exactly, Tyborg. I mean, we entertain people. It's what we do. We entertain people. Football is meant to be enjoyed. Do you know what I mean? You know, that's what's meant to happen. It's meant to be enjoyed. We entertain people. Absolutely. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a very good game. But it just goes to show you that, you know, Man United, if we sign a few players, man, if we sign 6-7 players in this squad, there's no reason why Man United can't be challenging for that league, guys. I've said it hundreds of times. There's no reason that we can't be challenging for that league. Gregory, listen to some people talk, thinking United only acquired 4 players again this summer. They lowered the expectation. It's sickening. They're enemies of the football club, Gregory. Anyone who says 4 or 5 players are enemies, they're enemies of the football club because they have not got the best football interest at heart for the football club. They're only making excuses for Ineos. That's what they're doing. That's all they're doing. They're Glazonomics. Almost another. Now Dorgu goes against Bruno's record. Bruno needs one more to beat the record. One more. Come on, Bruno. We need him to beat it. We need his numbers all the way up there, guys. We need him at the top of the tree. That's what we need. We need him up there. We need him at the top of the tree. Almost another assist. Absolutely active. 5 minutes. We got time to get it. Got time to get it. He's got time to get that goal, guys. Got time to get that goal. Come on, guys. Stop wasting time, ref. Fair play. Can I just say something, guys? Fair play to this referee, because I haven't seen this referee before, but he's gone against the VAR. He's the first referee I've seen at United, apart from that Wolves game, I think it was a couple of years ago with Onana and stuff. He's the first referee who's gone against VAR. Yeah? There you go. Fabulous. For that goal. For that goal. You know what I mean? Fabulous. Until he gets polluted by the powers that be, he will get polluted sooner or later. So, oh, you shouldn't be giving it. You got to give bad decisions against United and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Nottingham Forest on the attack here. Would you take this football quality next season, Sal? Yeah, but I know we're not going to get it, Asif. We're not going to get it. The reason Man United are playing like this is because the shackles are off. And I know Man United know how to play. Here's a chance. I know Man United know how to play when the pressure's off. It's when the pressure's on, Man United can't play. Nottingham Forest quite obviously on second gear as well. They're not even on third gear as well, I think. I would take it if it happened, but it's not going to happen, mate. Sorry to burst the bubble, but it's not. This is just a dead rubber game. Man United are safe. Man United are going to get top 4, top 3. And that's it. My opinion. No pressure. So they were talking about United only acquiring 2 midfielders, a striker and a backup keeper, because they're mad. They're crazy. Who was saying that, Gregory? Are they mad? Are they crazy? We need about 7, 8 players, for goodness sake. Do they know how many players we're going to be leaving this squad? We're in the Champions League next season as well. Are they enemies of this football club? Who was saying that? You know what these are? These are Glinios bootlickers. That's what they are. They're the Glinios bootlickers who are saying that. You know, trying to make pre-excuses for Ineos subconsciously. You know what I mean? I know what they're doing. Anyway, it's on the right-hand side. It's going to be a throw-in to Nottingham Forest. We got about 3 minutes to go plus injury time. Probably be a bit of injury time because of the The VAR, of course, there's a lot of injury time these days because of VAR, of course, guys. Bruno could have made it 23 assists of the season already, but misses. That's it. Yeah. He would have had the record already if he played number 10 all season. Cross comes in, and it's it. Senny Lamans. Well held by Senny Lamans. Senny. Big up Senny, of course. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Really appreciate you. Appreciate the stream, guys. Absolutely. Absolute legends, of course. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, nearly there. Nearly for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest got a cross in. Another cross from Elliot Anderson. Oh, that was DG. Crosses a good ball, Elliot Anderson, doesn't he? That was another good cross from Elliot Anderson. We got to be careful here, guys. We got to be careful. Here we go again. Yeah, that's it. Well tackled. Well tackled. That's what we need. We need those tackles in there. Here come United. United again. Ahmad. Xerxes free. Go on, Xerxes. You slow. Xerxes, you're slow, man. You're running like a turtle. Xerxes was too slow, man. Oh, and it's over. That Xerxes was way too slow there. What was Xerxes playing at? He was cruise mode. That guy was on cruise mode there. What the hell? He was on cruise mode there. Look, he should be sprinting up there. My goodness me. He was on cruise mode. Crazy. Korean. We need at least 2 or 3 players per position that will allow us to rotate players with the amount of games. We're absolutely, Kieran, spot on. Bare minimum. That's what we need to do. Exactly that. What Kieran said. Exactly that. We need to get the right position sorted, man. We need to have like at least two players, good players per position. You know, and then you have a couple of players who can play in various positions as well. So if anything, you know, absolutely 2 or 3 players per position. Absolutely. Kieran, did Xerxes forget his running shoe? I don't even think he knew. I think he was heaving there. He was definitely heaving. Guys, we got about 1 minute to go of this game. We need 2 specialists in each position next season. It will be 60 games. It's absolutely spot on. I agree. I agree with that one, guys. Jay, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good sell. Fernandez equaled the record. Now let's see him break the record. Let's hope he can break it. We've got 1 more game to go. Let's see. Hopefully he can break the record, guys. See him break the assist record this season. That'd be great. If he can do that, he would have broke it already if we had our shooting boots on. He definitely would have broke it already, but I don't think we're going to take him off. Cross from Nottingham Forest here. Let's not ruin this, guys. Let's not let them equalize. Let's not ruin this. Chance. Here comes Xerxes. Xerxes there. Ahmad. Bruno. Bruno. Let Bruno assist. Get in the box there, Xerxes. Get in the box. Go on, Bruno. Go on. Oh, my goodness. He tried to pick out Ahmad. Ahmad's not keeping up the play. 8 minutes of injury time, guys. 8 minutes of injury time. Yeah, Ahmad weren't keeping up with the play there, guys. Is it 8 minutes? It is 8 minutes. 8 minutes of injury time there. He should have kept up with the play. Weren't keeping up with the play. Kieran. Let's go, Bruno. We have some time to get the record. We've got the Brighton game as well. Let's not forget. So hopefully you're playing that one. Our squad is too thin for the season, let alone next season. I agree. Absolute spot on, Gregory. Exactly. Awful pass on Mohamed again. Nothing new. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, mate. It's a chance on the Forest. And it's wide. Thank goodness me. We're too open in that defensive area. We're too open. And I think Leach and Maguire need to be replaced next season. They're so open. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Does this game mean anything to Forest? Yeah, they can still get relegated, Tybo. Technically, they can theoretically get relegated. However, the goal difference is very powerful. I think they've got a very superior goal difference, if I'm not wrong. So it's very unlikely for them to get relegated. Of course, guys. But it does look likely that West Ham or Tottenham will get relegated, more likely. But they are not out of the woods. If they lose their last few games and then, you know, Absolutely. Ahmed, Asif, Ahmed, what the fuck are they purposely keeping Bruno away from making the goal assist record? Little bit of jealousy there, isn't it, Asif? Maybe, but yeah, I just don't think Ahmed's very good. That's it. In my opinion. 8 minutes extra time, big up. Yeah, we got about how long we got now? We got 6 minutes, guys. Yellow card coming out here. Boys will be fine. Yeah, they're going to be fine. They're fine. With Maguire, I understand why Carrick says he wants another centre back. Kieran, I agree, mate. I don't know why I mean, come on, man. His positioning is awful, man. His positioning is awful. He leaves so much space. I mean, how many times every time Maguire plays that we look like conceding goals? We never look like we're going to keep a clean sheet. You know, it's a bit like, you know, when sending a men's right, you always feel confident. You know, when we had Vidic and Ferdinand, we felt confident. I want to have that feeling again. It's United's game, and we're winning 8 minutes extra. No surprise, exactly. 8 minutes is crazy. There was no injury. VAR, Tyberg, wasn't there? VAR for the goal. There was a VAR decision there for the goal, wasn't there? Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to 14,030, guys. I want to get to 14,030. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing, guys? 14,030. Ultimately, let's get to 15,000. We're aiming at 15,000, guys. Let's see if we can get another yellow card coming out there. Let's see if we can get to 15,000 very quickly, guys. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Stretford Post, please do so. Really appreciate it. Smash a like. Subscribe to the channel. Guys, let's get to 14,030. Can we do that, guys? We're on 14,026 at the moment. Anyway, it's a free kick. Can Bruno get his assist from this free kick, guys? Can he get his assist from this free kick? Let's see. Ahmed should join Sunderland. I agree. Cross comes in. Chance. Oh, good shot from Mason Mount there. Martial still plays for United in the Xerxes. Yeah, he's very slow. He needs to keep himself fit, definitely. They gave 8 minutes because they gave us a goal earlier from VAR. We always knew the rest were going to screw us over. Exactly. Always a pleasure, Sal, in the community. Big up, Sean. It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Anyway, guys, Man United are attacking again. Come on. Ahmad, man. Ahmad is jeopardizing us, man. He's jeopardizing our joy. This guy, honestly, every time he's got one pass to make, he doesn't make it. Xerxes, go on, Xerxes. Xerxes. Oh, too much. Done too much there. If we could get Anderson, it would be nice, I think. He's a good player, man. Stand-up player. Arsenal had quite a few 10-minute injury times this season. Everyone the officials wanted Arsenal to win the league. I'm going to say it right now. The officials wanted Arsenal to win the league. No doubt about it. The reason they won the league is because the officials wanted them to win the league. Tybo. Martial was a good player when he was not injured. Yeah. True. Yellow card for Anderson on his integration with Dorgu. Guys, we've got 3 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go for this game. Mount is on the field. Never felt before the shot. Never felt it. Yeah, Mount. Yeah. Honestly, he needs to go. I hope Xerxes gets sold and goes to Dallo. I hope Mason Mount gets sold. Luke Shaw gets sold. Ugarte probably go as well. Anyway, here come Nottingham Forest. Good tackle, Nietzsche Martinez. Good pass from Xerxes. Go on, Bruno, you got your boy. Bruno, you're going to beat the record. Beat the record. Go on. Yeah, oh my goodness me. That was close, guys. That was close. I wanted him to beat the record. Why didn't he pass to Ahmed? I wanted him to beat the record. Oh, man. Didn't want to pass to him, did he? That would have counted as an assist, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that count? That would have been an assist. That almost was the record right there. That would have been the assist. Dallo, man. This team, they're jeopardizing his record. He trusted Dallo more, didn't he? Good pass from Xerxes, though, it was initially for that pass, guys. Almost a record. Guys, he didn't pass to Ahmad because he doesn't trust him. That's true. Marcus, very, very true. Dallo is such a party pooper. He is. He's unlucky though, hit the post because Ahmed would have choked. Yeah, it came closer, I suppose. It's the best of them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like choosing between keeping your arm on your finger, like keeping your thumb on your finger, isn't it? You know, can we get it, Brighton? He can. I'm going to say yes. He might get it now. We've got 1 minute to go, 30 seconds, guys. Ahmad, Xerxes, poor pass that time. Poor pass that time, absolutely. Long clearance here, guys. United have got 30 seconds to hold on. Let's not ruin it now. Let's not let Nottingham Forest get an equaliser. That won't be very nice. Now, guys, Bruno Fernandes. This is another chance for Bruno, but maybe the last chance in this game for Bruno Fernandes. Chance. Xerxes. Oh, Xerxes. Oh, it's another save. My goodness, Xerxes, man. What's going on with that keeper? What's going on with that keeper? He doesn't want to give it, does he? That would have been... He's too laid back, Xerxes. That's the thing with him. He's too laid back. My goodness, he's too laid back. He just hits it like, yeah, whatever. Xerxes he misses too much, far too much. Great show. Thanks, Sal. Thank you. Got to go now. Take care, Bobby. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Really good to see you, guys. Really good to see you. Big up everyone in the stream as well, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. We have to get to 50 likes. I don't know why we're not on 50 likes yet. Guys, we're 98 minutes. It's going to be full time, and Man United are going to win this game by the looks of it. We're just waiting for that full time whistle, guys. Full time. Manchester United defeat Nottingham Forest by 3-2, and we are third place in the Premier League. We are going to finish third place in the Premier League, guys. Congratulations to Manchester United. Congratulations to Bruno Fernandes for equaling the record, guys. Nearly broke the record today. We nearly broke the record. Fantastic, guys. Manchester United end the season at home with a win. 3-2 against Nottingham Forest. A very entertaining game, guys. Very, very entertaining. Great game, absolutely. Absolutely great game. Absolutely. I enjoyed that game. As usual, Man United games are always entertaining, isn't it? Man United games have always got something to, to keep on to. They're always entertaining. I'm sure the rival fans would admit that Man United are the most entertaining team in the country, right? Absolutely. Guys, Xerxes must go. Big up G-Dog. I think so. He's too lazy there, man, in my opinion. Big up everyone. Congratulations to Bruno Fernandes on equaling the record, of course, guys. Such a shame he didn't beat the record, but he nearly beat the record, but he didn't quite beat the record. Man United are going to finish third place this season. Fantastic. If it wasn't for context, guys, we would have been second. And I did predict that at the end of the season. Even when I was talking at the beginning of the season about Man United will come third, people were laughing and stuff like that. But you know what? We came close enough, didn't we, at the end of the day? Third place on bring in the young talent, and the last game of Bruno get the record. They make an assist. I think keep Bruno in the team, bring in a couple of youth players. Yeah, I would do that absolutely. 37 million Højlund gone, absolutely. So is Rashford, hopefully as well. Xerxes hasn't played for so long, that's why he's so bad. I'm not gonna dig into him too much, in my opinion. Absolutely not. I think they want to move this team from Old Trafford is beyond me. I know, mate. I know. Big up, guys. Big up, Gregory. The third place done and dusted with 1 game to go. Absolutely fantastic. Champions League next season. Glory, glory, Man United. Great to get the bronze medal this season. Bruno should have at least had 3 today. He should have had 3 assists and a couple of goals, in all honesty. You know what I mean? Well done, Bruno. Absolutely fantastic, Bruno. Well done, Bruno. Congratulations to Bruno. Beat that record, guys. Beat the record. That's what I'll say to Bruno. That's what it's all about, guys, is beating the record. That's what I want him to do, guys. Absolutely. Just watching the players around the pitch, of course, guys, just watching them walk around the pitch and stuff. Match week 7, Man United 3, Nottingham Forest 2, guys. Fantastic. Man United come third place. Look, guys, it's onwards and upwards. We've got to look up now. We can't look down. We've got to look up. We've got to try and get second and first place. That should be the priority, guys. That should be the priority. And back Michael Carrick. Let's all back Michael Carrick and let's see what he can do, guys. Let's see what he can do and let's back him. Absolutely, guys. Let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? Absolutely. It's nice to see the players, though, gather around Casemiro. What a star Casemiro has been. in European football, an absolute animal, a giant of the game, wasn't he? He's been a giant of the game, Casemiro. Absolutely. Guys, thank you everyone who's joined me. Don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys, please, if you can kindly do that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys can do that for me as well, guys. Be absolutely fantastic. Radcliffe, take that stupid smile off your face, you cheap bastard. Absolutely, guys, absolutely. Look forward to being with you the next watch along, Sal. Big up, GG Dog. Much love to you, my friend, my good friend. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you, everyone, for their support, guys, over the season. It's been brilliant. Guys, we've got a lot to come. Got one more game, of course. This was a great watch along. Thanks, Sal. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Tyberg. You're legendary, mate. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Guys, it's going to be emotional. We got the World Cup coming as well. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be amazing, guys. Absolutely, guys. Arastasi, best half of the entire season, in my opinion, wasn't a standstill. A balanced attack and defensive game, in my opinion. Absolutely agree with that. Arastasi, good performance. Xerxes wasn't playing for a long time because he is not good enough. Lazy, no accuracy, no excitement. He is rusty, and we need to offload him. Good players earn their chances and keep it with blood. Absolutely, guys. On that level, on that note, guys, I want to say thank you to everyone. No more games at Old Trafford until next season. Man United end on a high. Man United are finishing 3rd place this season. I guess that's all right. Onwards and upwards, guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you in the morning, guys. Have a great night as well, guys. Enjoy it. And, guys, glory, Man United. Up the Reds. Bring on the Champions League next season, and let's back Michael Carrick all the way, guys. Take it easy. See you soon. Peace.